Fang once more, showing the range. They now lead 5-4. Monte Claro with an emphatic response.
Talking about range, this guy's got limitless range.
Oh yeah, no question. The drive inside will work from Jen Yang. Alley-oop to Michael Galeski, just like that.
I told you, he loves that alley-oop play. He haunts those passes underneath.
And a foul whistled against Dame Dala. 7-6, under 8 minutes left. Mei Mei has yet to take a shot. The pass outside, Zifang once more with a two-pointer.
And you know, this has been the MO for Kuala Lumpur yesterday. They've really improved when it came to their outside shooting, and that enabled them to win in that game against Yu Guard.
Halos ganun din yung ginawa sa kanila ng Ninja Airs. Those 3-point shots earlier by Kosuke Kashiwao. And Kuala Lumpur trying to duplicate that here against Dame Dala. Galeski missing the free throw. Ball tapped. It will go to Harimau Malaysia. The Kuala Lumpur-based squad, inside they go. Monte Claro clears it. Down by 1. Monte Claro got rejected. Gets it back. Lobs it up. Galeski back to Monte Claro. Shot clock winding down. And referee trying to sort things out here. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Tight contest so far, 8-7. Kuala Lumpur leading by 1. Dame Dollar will get possession here. Monte Claro against Jen Yang. Monte Claro immediately rises for the 2-point shot. Jen Yang, oh what a pass. And free there was Jen Kang.
I've been very impressed with this Kuala Lumpur team. They've been getting buckets from all over. Very disciplined, following their practice plays to a T.
Monte Claro has misfired from the outside. Jen Yang. Solid screen provided by Jen Kang. Jen Yang gets it back, goes for the reverse. It's 10-7 now for Kuala Lumpur. But the answer on the other side, 3-point shot by Don Procianos. 10-9, 6 minutes and 46 seconds left.
And look at that play from Dame Dala. That's just swish from Don Procianos. Nakakahawa din kasi pag nakakita ka ng ganyan kang pinarayan Monte Claro, may inggit ka rin eh. Gusto mo rin na, pati ikaw nakakashoot ka rin eh.
Oo, syempre naman. Kaya mo magpatalo dyan.
Oo.
And we currently have a timeout. Just 1 point separating these two squads. Kuala Lumpur doing it by shooting from the outside. We have a good sized crowd here in Ayala Malls.
Yeah, just enjoying the action here. And again, entrance is free. As much as we appreciate them joining us on our broadcast, we'd love to see them here and watching these games in person.
Oo, libre naman yung ticket. Pero kayo bahala sa pagkain nyo. Marami namang kainan dito eh.
Nasa paligid lang eh.
Oo.
It's a Sunday, so family day.
First shot by Mei Mei. Multiple putback attempts. Finally scores his first point. Tin Chung Hong. Oh, the cross with the sauce, but the back shot will not work. Mei Mei puts it on the deck. Mei Mei goes right at his defender, and he gives up a foul against John Hyung Yu. 11-9, Kuala Lumpur up by 2.
Yeah, Tin Chun Hong, just a staple of this national team for quite a while now, and now he's looked at as a leader for Kuala Lumpur.
Step back jumper from Ryan Monteclaro, no good. Oh, John Hyun Yu stealing the pocket of Jen Yang and scores. Lead down to 1. Zifang, that time a miss from the outside. And Mei Mei, just before the basket, got fouled.
And you see the acknowledgement of Kuala Lumpur, seeing that only Ryan Monteclaro is down low. That's an advantage, a glaring size advantage that they can exploit.
Jen Yang got bumped by John. 6 seconds left on a shot clock. Jen Yang has to make his move. Kick
Nice
out pass. Ji Fang again sets his feet. Has misfired from the outside the last 2 times. Step back, got blocked. Monteclaro recovers. Galeski back to Monteclaro off the glass. We are tied 11 all.
Nice quick passing for Dame Dala.
The quick reply by Jen Yang. And a foul against Kuala Lumpur, up by 1.
And look at that last play once again from Dame Dala. Almost a botched play after Ryan Monteclaro got blocked, but the understanding between Monteclaro and Galeski to conjure a basket despite having 2 defenders.
Great save by Mei, keeping it inbounds. Din Chong Hong drives left, attacks, puts it in, plus a foul.
He just got the advantage on the drive against John Hyun Woo. And you see Tin Chun Hong making his move. Napakagat itong si Mike Galeski. And John is just late on the recovery.
Wasn't really looking for a shot in the early stages of this one, but has become more aggressive as the game progressed.
And sometimes the defense gives you that, so you just gotta take that with full confidence.
Kasi kung napapanood nyo to sa Malaysia, walang bad shot dito kay
naman.
Mei.
Sobrang green nung green light
Green
niya.
light top, totoo. Mei though missing the free throw. John Yeon Yu, short. Mei fakes again. The drive by Zhen Kang off the glass. No, gets it back. Still no go. Fight for the rebound. Malaysia still has it. Kuala Lumpur. Ji Fang, quick trigger. Yes, sir.
And once again, the outside shooting helping Kuala Lumpur keep Dame Dala at bay. And that was just nice passing being conjured and being made by the boys in white.
Creating some separation now. Harimau Malaysia. Monteclaro drew a foul while taking a 2-point shot.
Again, you can't be safe whenever Ryan Monteclaro has the leather. Somehow, some way, he will find a way to draw a foul or find a shot. And sometimes, mas gusto niya nga yung mas mahirap.
Palagay ko si Chris Paul din pinapanood nito. Ni Ryan Monteclaro. Knocks down the first free throw. Oh, trying to miss it.
Kumbaga bago pa magka-jamoran. SGA. May Ryan Monteclaro na.
Reverse layup by Zhen Yang. Monteclaro, quick trigger, no good. And a foul will be called against the team of Dame Dala.
And that's going to be a problem for them now because they have 16 fouls. One more, they are in penalty, which would mean 2 free throws. And that's going to be bad news for them as they still trail by 4.
And syempre, magbabago din yung depensa nila dyan. And well, not much resistance on that shot by Zhen Kang. Yongjin Kang. The crossover by John, the up fake. The shot will bounce out. Gets it back though, Monteclaro. Drives. Wraparound pass to Michael Galeski, something we haven't seen in the last couple of minutes.
Has been neutralized by this Kuala Lumpur team. And once again, Kuala Lumpur just attacking the defense of John Hyun Woo. And that just got them in penalty. Basically negating yung magandang play ni Mike Galeski in the previous possession.
And this is what you're talking about, being in penalty already. 2 shots at the line. Zhen Yang knocks down the first. 2 for 2. 19-13.
Namumuro na.
Monteclaro crossover, stepping back over Ji Fang. Zhen Yang, the rebound. Attacks. Got rejected by John Yanu. John, inside. Rejected din. by Jen Yang.
Right back at you.
Sa agutan ng supalpal doon. May can't get it. Ball tracked down by Ryan Monteclaro. Monteclaro probing. Ball tapped away by May. It will stay with Dame Dollar. And Dame Dollar asking for a timeout. Down by 6, 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. And they really have had no answer for the dribble penetration of Zen Yang.
And really, you have to attribute that Mike Galeski has been silent in this last few minutes. It also doesn't help that yung outside shooting nitong Dame Dollar has not really connected after that onset. It's not that they're not trying, it's that it's not falling.
Oo naman. Talagang, yun nga, bayan na binanggit mo na wala na rin sa eksena si Michael Galeski. And now he fires from the outside.
Yeah, the shot clock was winding down. They had no other recourse.
For the win, May puts it in, and that's gonna do it. Harimau Malaysia advances to the quarterfinals, defeating Dame Dollar 21-13.
And just continuing their impressive showing in the Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Could have been anyone really when you give those best player of the game awards. It was a tough decision, but in the end, I had to give it to Chong Zhenyang. But just a solid play from Tin Chun Hong, and they will now face SBB of Japan in the next round.
That should be a fun matchup as well in the quarterfinals. And coming up next, AMG PT Clinic going up against Smile 360. We'll be back after the short break.
Sino yung kasama nyo?
Kasama ko po girlfriend ko.
Wow, si Jowa. Okay, gaano katagal na kayo together?
3 years po.
3 years! Nagba-basketball ba si Jowa? 3 years na daw kayo together.
Yes po.
Magaling?
I can say.
As in, magaling na pwedeng maglaro dito?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay, sino sinusuportahan nyo?
Actually po kasi ngayon ko lang po na-discover yung 3x3 ng FIBA. So, bago pa lang po ako and wala pa po ako masyadong kilala sa kanila.
Oh, wow! Oh, so, kamusta? Napanood mo na ang game live? How's the experience?
Actually, masaya siya kasi sobrang nakakabigla yung fast pace ng laro. And iniisip ko rin yung pagod nila kasi live ball yung laro nila eh. So, parang doble yung pagod nila sa 5v5. Ganun.
Okay, it's nice having you here. Which team are you cheering for?
Yung kaninang naglaro, yung before this game, kanina, ang galing kasi nila eh. And kahit nagkakapikunan na sila, chill pa rin. And nabigay naman nila yung best nila. So, ayun, yung nanalo last game.
Okay, maglalaro na ang ating next team. They're almost ready. Anong gusto mong sabihin sa kanila para ma-pump up sila? Kailangan energy para maramdaman na buong Ayala Malls, Manila Bay.
Galingan nyo and make this game exciting para sa lahat.
Galingan nyo and make this exciting. And they're about ready to go. So let's pass it on to Benji.
Thank you very much, Mara Aquino. Going the rounds, interviewing people, and it's good to know that you're enjoying. Let's call in the two teams are going to be seeing action here in day 2. Let's call in first team, AMG Physical Therapy Clinic. Starting off their player, Ish Cutler. Let's also call in Carlo Chavez. We also have on their lineup AJ Benson. And of course, Patrick Jameson. AMG Physical Therapy Clinic. And their opponent, Smile 360 Dental Clinic. With the players Joshua Rocket, J.R. Alabanza, R.J. Dallas, and Ebuka Uminosi. That's Smile 360 Dental Clinic.
Alright, this is the Pilipinas United 3x3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. We're here, day number 2 at the Ayala Malls, Manila Bay in Parañaque City. Ken Pangilinan pa rin po with Randolph Yongson. Third game of the day between AMG PT Clinic going up against Smile 360. Two Filipino teams. And we're so familiar with a lot of names here in the Philippines scene, particularly sa Smile 360. You've got guys like RJ Deles, JR Alabanza, Joshua Roque. Sa kabilang panig naman, AJ Benson, Carlo De Chavez. This should be a fun and physical matchup between these two squads looking to advance. And we saw Smile 360 go winless in their group. They lost to SBB and to Taho Story A. And on the other side, you've got AMG, who had a win against Activate Sports but lost to Taho Story B.
Yeah, again, very clinical matchup between these two teams.
Naipasok mo pa yun?
Yeah, but if you are Smile 360, you have to be wary of the firepower of this AMG PT Clinic. Remember that game that AMG had against Activate Sports? Patrick Jamieson just went nuclear. But even in that first game against the whole Story B, Carlo De Chavez was just stroking it from distance. So it's going to be curious if those outside shots will still fall for AMG.
First possession though, going to Smile 360. Jer Alabanza playing for Val City Magic in the MPBL.
He's very experienced when it comes to 3x3 action. Remember, JR has been a staple for teams like Platinum, Wilcon Depot, and PBA 3x3. And his last 3x3 team was with Banmi Kitchen in Singapore. So, kumbaga, yung knowledge of the sport, he's seen as a veteran for Smile 360.
AJ Benson drives, lays it in, plus a foul.
That's just, I think that's the strength of AJ Benson. He's using that heft to good use. And you see there no one just stopping him as he bulldozes to the rim. I know he's trying to be more of a jump shooter, but at the end of the day, you have to go back to your strengths.
And the strength that he has is those undergoal shots. Back-to-back baskets. That time a foul called as Alabanza made his move down low. 2-0 start for AMG PT Clinic. RJ Deles to Joshua Roque. Joshua Roque fires from 2. It will roll out. Deles the rebound. RJ Deles stepping back. Two-pointer off the mark. Roque glides in, but layup too strong.
Can't leave that man open.
At yun na nga, ang dahilan kung bakit hindi nyo pwede iwang libre si Patrick Jamieson. 4-0. And not cleared, yeah. They weren't able to clear the basketball. 4-0, just 3 minutes gone by already here. Smile 360 has yet to buy a bucket. Benson to Jamieson, guarded by RJ Deles. The pass to Carlo De Chavez, powering through but can't convert. Alabanza will bring the ball up. Deles faking off. Wow. Patrick Jamieson, now you see me, now you don't. But Jamieson, sumagot naman.
How about an answer for you, Patrick Jamieson? Yes, you may have shook me off on the post, but I will punish you from distance. Look at that. Is that still a spin move for RJ Deles? Just faking Patrick Jamieson in the post.
Using his veteran smarts that time, RJ Deles. Now he pops out, puts it on the deck. Deles with a lefty finish.
Again, using that speed advantage against Carlo De Chavez.
Benson, the Hesse, the pass. De Chavez, ball got stolen away.
That was a nice block.
Joshua Roque, two-point shot is good. Just like that, lead down to 2. Alabanza will be replaced in the meantime by Ebuka Omonozi.
Yeah, first look at Ibuka Umenozi.
Jamison, the green light to shoot. Missed this time. Benson as well, muffing that shot underneath. RJ Delis will draw contact and will head to the line.
And that was just advantage for RJ Delis. He just caught Carlo De Chavez on a bench. Carlo could not do anything about it after RJ made that side step.
Former Benil Blazer, RJ Delis, who, if I'm not mistaken, played under Coach Richard Del Rosario, no?
So dapat pasok yung free throw.
Yun na nga. Pumasok sa Richard Del Rosario School of Field Throw Shooting to eh. But AJ Benson, also a former Benil Blazer.
Yeah,
May layup.
played the year during that bubble season at NCAA.
Deles Mintes gets it back. Joshua Roque back to RJ. Fires. Short. And ball will bounce out. It will go back to AMG PT Clinic.
And look at that drive from AJ Benson. That's just, in a way, that's just the quick first step, beating your defender.
Oh, that was a long two-point bob from De Chavez.
Yeah, Carlo De Chavez showing that he's more than just a brute force down low.
Nakaisa na naman si RJ Delis. So experienced in this 3x3 circuit, RJ Delis. Jamison, no go, has missed his last 3 shots from the outside, but Benson there for the lay-in. 10-6. 4-point lead again. Alabanza cuts it to 3. Benson, 7 minutes remaining. 7 seconds on the shot clock, and a foul will be called on the side of Smile 360.
And look at that. A miss and a long rebound leading to AJ Benson gliding for that drive.
He's actually been the catalyst here, AJ Benson, leading the charge for AMG PT Clinic, playing just with 3 players today.
Yeah, because remember, Ish Cutler seemed like got injured yesterday.
Yeah.
So they have to make do with the 3-man lineup that they have. Actually, a lot of casualties, even Mikey Makabalog,
Oh, yeah.
Taho Story B was, I believe his hamstring, he pulled his hamstring yesterday, would be unavailable today.
And also part of the intensity being shown here in the Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Definitely no pushovers in this one, as Jamison is now at the line.
And you expect that. Again, 3x3 is a fast pace, but also highly physical affair.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, ano yan eh, part of the territory.
Oo. Jamison knocking down 2 free throws. Roque relocates at the corner. No good on that 2-point shot. De Chavez free, 42. It's good.
He loves that whenever you leave him. He's very deceiving because sometimes akalain mo mabagal, but he has that touch.
Alabanza will roll it through, asking for a foul. 14-8. Benson posting up Delis. The youngster going up against the veteran. Jamison from way outside will not drop. Delis now with Benson in his grill. Now the switch. Kick out. Roque. 2-point shot short. Delis tracks it down. Smile 360 down by 6.
Hey, they need a basket. They have been stuck at 8 for quite a while now.
Susubok ulit si Delis sa labas. Got the rebound. Alabanza. His turn of a 2. Short. But Roque there for the cleanup. Under 6 minutes remaining. 5-point advantage by AJ Benson and company. He gives up a moving screen. An offensive foul will be called on Benson.
Only the 13th foul for Angel PT Clinic. So again, just you see the intensity of it. Look at that touch from Carlo De Chavez. Don't leave him open. But of course, Joshua Roque snapping that dry spell for Smile 360, giving them something to smile for a bit. but they're still down by 5, you know.
Oh, malaki pa din kailangan nilang habulin nila dito, no?
But again, in 3x3, even though it seems like a big deficit that they're facing, one basket here and there can change the complexion. And it's all about momentum. This 3x3 game is a game that heavily relies on momentum.
14-9 now is the count. Miss shot. AJ Benson clears it. Carlo De Chavez back to AJ. Benson fires. Rebound controlled by Smile 360. RJ Delis. They go to the post. Inside. The shot will not drop. Another opportunity. Delis there to put it in. And Delis seemingly hitting ito si Carlo De Chavez after making that shot. 14-10. 4-point lead. See here. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Jamison drives high off the glass. No. And a push against, I believe, AMG PT Clinic. So ball will go back to Smile 360. Trailing by 4 at the moment. Roque, pocket pass, Alabanza straight to the cup.
Carlo De Chavez kind of saw what Smile 360 wanted, was just too slow for the pass.
Benson doesn't get the friendly bounce. Roque puts it on the deck. Alabanza again, but that time a miss. Benson, too strong, had the numbers advantage down low. But RJ Delis fails to secure the basketball. Turnover against Smile 360.
And now it's AMG PT Clinic, which has found themselves on a rut. They have to find a way to change the tides. And you know, Smile 360 has also clamped on Patrick Jamison, just denying him of the ball, not giving him any looks or even just any touches.
Smile 360 sues for time. But they have cut the lead to half. This was a 6-point lead earlier. It's down to 3, 14-11.
And you know, reminder that the winner of this matchup will face Solaris in our quarterfinals. So Nikki Monteclaro and company are waiting in the wings.
They go to the post. RJ Delis puts it in. 14-12 now. Smile 360 inching closer. De Chavez, 2-point shot. That's a big shot right there from the outside.
Pamatay sunog para sa AMG PT Clinic. And you see there, that momentum leading to that steal of AJ Benson. May slight uptick of energy for the white shirts.
Parang nabuhayan bigla eh. And now a foul. 16-12. AMG PD Clinic protecting this lead. And we had another timeout. 3 minutes, 46 seconds left. And, well, we're seeing how Smile 360 is just trying to keep in step with AMG PT Clinic, but you gotta give credit to the guys in white. They have pushed the right buttons every time Smile 360 has been threatening to make a comeback.
Yeah, that was 4 straight points for Smile 360 before that Carlo De Chavez deuce.
Joshua Roque, Hesse, lays it in. Pabasa tatlong lamang. Jamison blowing past Alabanza for the layup as well. 17-13, Joshua Roque, 2-point shot, clanks off the rim. Tracked down by Jer Alabanza, whips a pass to Roque. Back to Alabanza, 2-point shot, knocks that one down.
Much needed basket for Smile 360.
Benson intercepted momentarily.
Oh, nice
Up
flyby.
fake. Carlo De Chavez. Nakita mo yung follow through pa doon. 19-15. How about those two back-breaking two-point shots from Carlo de Chavez?
And that's just tough if you're Smile 360. Just when you thought that you were knocking on their doors, Carlos de Chavez hits you with it back-breaking three.
AJ Benson operating inside. No foul. It will go back to Smile 360.
Kind of forced the issue there for AJ Benson, but you know he has played exceptionally well in this game. They're still 2 points away from advancing.
Ebuka inside, 1 point, sorry. 19-16. De Chavez thinking about it. Now he draws closer, goes for the 1 point. 20-16 now. Pocket pass, Ebuka is free.
And Carlos waiting for that deuce.
Benson for the win! Yes! How about that for AMG PD Clinic? Outlasting Smile 360 22-17.
And what a performance for the white shirts, advancing to our quarterfinals to face Solaris. But what was the effort of AJ Benson in this game? Just setting the tone by attacking the basket, being aggressive, and eventually delivering the dagger for his team to advance in our final 8 here in men's division.
And tatlo na yung nakapasok, no? And advancing to the quarterfinals. Just one more team waiting in the wings. And we'll go to Benji Santiago for the player callouts.
Let's change the scoreboard.
One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one.
All right, get ready, get a lot of the action. Our next game features these two teams. Let's call one first, starting up with Tahoe Story A. Let's call in the players one by one, starting up with David Leicalco. Next, let's call in Brian Mendoza. We also have Louis Mitchell. And also Tosh Sisse. Tahoe Story A. And now the players from Activate Sports. Starting off with Ezekiel Ibarra. We also would like to call in David Carlos. Also included in the lineup, Yutien Andrada. And finally, J.R. Onteco. That's Activate Sports.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer. I don't touch no wheel cause I got a chauffeur first class.
Alright, last spot in the quarterfinals up for grabs dito po sa Pilipinas United 3x3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. Still here at the beautiful Ayala Malls, Manila Bay in Parañaque City. Ken Pangilinan with Randolph Yongson. Between Tahoe Story A and Activate Sports. And we saw Activate Sports go winless in their group in Pool A. They lost to AMG PT Clinic and Tahoe Story B. Ang mga kalaban naman nila ngayon, yung Tahoe Story A, who split their games in their group in Pool D. Natalo sila sa SBB but won against Smile 360 Dental Clinic. And both these teams want to catch the last bus heading into the quarterfinals. You see J.R. Onteco, very experienced player, as well as Brian Mendoza, who played for FEU. Should be a fun matchup, Randolph.
Yeah, obviously, all eyes of the fans here at the Ayala Malls Manila Bay is focused on one gentleman here by the name of David Leicalco, but he's surrounded by veteran 3x3 players and Louis Vigil, Brian Mendoza, and Tosh Sisse. But again, Activate Sports, not a pushover team. And you're going to be sure that David Carlos and the rest of the boys in purple are determined to get their first win and arrange that quarterfinal matchup against a tough half-court group team come the quarters later on.
Man, pretty much excited for this one, especially with the reputations of these aforementioned players. Alam naman natin, no, Louis Vigil also part of the whole story with Tosh Susay on the other side. Kabilang dyan si Yutien Andrada with Jerong Teco, David Carlos. And we're just moments away from starting this matchup. 7 team na ang nag-aabang in the quarterfinals. Isa na lang yung hinihintay. And it will come between these two teams. One team will advance, one team unfortunately will be eliminated. David Carlos will begin festivities here, guarded by the pambansang ginoo, David Licauco. Hongteco to Andrada. Bola natapik. Andrada fires for 2, no.
And you see Activate immediately trying to go to their strengths, which is their size with Andrada and Hongteco. But Tosh Susay is just ready down low and scoring that first basket.
Andrada, pumukol galing sa labas. Mintis. David Licauco. Tightly guarded by David Carlos. Pocket pass, Tosh Susay, no. Licauco tracks it down. Bounce pass inside to Susay. Short. David Carlos, sidestep. Too strong. And ball will go to the other side.
Going back to that last possession for Taho's story, David had a shot. And you know, when it comes to 3x3, you cannot be shy. You cannot be gun shy. You got to be confident whenever you take those shots.
Mabilisan tayo dito, gaya ng kanina pa nating binabanggit. Louis Vigil for 2. Off the heel. Jerong Teco, his own version of a two-pointer, will not work as well, but Andrada for the cleanup. 1-all. Ryan Mendoza can shake off his defender, now settles for a two-point shot. It will pop out. Hongteco, susubok galing sa labas. Mintes. Ryan Mendoza kicks it out. Louis Vigil lobs it up to Tosh Susay, who could not finish from point blank. Andrada now. Ibarra fires from 2. It's good.
That was a tough two-pointer for Ezequiel Ibarra.
Di makasagot si Louis Vigil. Ball tapped. And it will go to the other side. 3-1 in favor of Activate Sports.
And look at that last basket for Activate Sports. Just give and go for Yuti and Andrada to Ezequiel Ibarra for that two-pointer. And all of a sudden, lamang na ang Activate Sports.
Sila yung winless dito, ha?
Oo.
Although from the 3 matches we saw earlier, the winless teams weren't able to advance.
So that's going to be a pride for them to advance. Of course, no team wants to exit the tournament without even tasting a W, but seems like Ibarra is wincing in pain. I don't know.
Medyo iika-ika.
Oh nga, and he wanted to be subbed out. Yutien said, net, play on.
Wait, hinihingal pa rin si Yutien eh. But Jerong Teco has other things in mind. Lays it in.
Yes, trying for that layup to give his side a 4-1 lead.
Inside they go. Tosh Susay recovers and scores.
And again, when in doubt, go to your strengths.
How about Jerong Teco though? Buries a 2-point shot. And subs coming in. Andrada will replace on Teco. Louis Vigil. Papalitan naman si Tosh Susay. Ryan Mendoza. Hand off to Louis Vigil. Vigil left open. Something you don't want to do. At that time, Mendoza with a rebound. Foul will be called against Activate.
Nare-recalibrate pa ni Louis Vigil yung kanyang outside shooting. But you know eventually, those long bombs will fall, but they have to fall quick. They do not want to fall behind, especially in this knockout nature.
2-point shot, Mendoza short. Shacks it down. Mendoza getting past the defense for the off-handed layup. Ongteco attacks the closeout. Andrada, two-pointer, off to the right. Shots have not been falling so far for UT and Andrada.
That's just bullet dodged for Taho Story A, as you see. Torch Sese going back on the court. That's the problem when you don't have Tosh on the court. That leaves a gaping hole in the middle. Naghahabol lagi yung defenders mo sa Activate Sports.
Mendoza free for a free vigil. Finally knocks it down.
I told you, shooters will always shoot.
Lisensyadong scorer to.
Oh,
David Carlos hangs in the air but could not finish couple of times. Mendoza.
Oh,
Jose
nice.
lost his balance.
that was a nice defensive stance for David Carlos, pulling the chair out of Torch Sese. That's how you negate that size advantage. Just fool the big man.
And we have a timeout, 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. Activate Sports, they were able to get a good start. But you saw guys like Tosh Jose, Louis Vigil finding the rhythm. Jer Ongteco with a layup and also a two-pointer earlier. Tosh Jose being a beast down low. But right now, we have a one-point ball game enjoyed by Activate Sports. David Carlos has yet to buy a bucket. Tosh Jose, oh man, that's just too easy. Having the size advantage over David Carlos.
And you know, that's going to be the main MO for Taho Story A. Those outside shots have been very salty for them. So go to the big man.
Ongteco facing up, hand off to Ibarra. Kick out. Andrada has yet to find his stroke.
He has really developed that outside
Yeah.
shooting. You know, if you've seen him from high school to college, he's always a back-to-basket thing. But when he went to 3x3, he knew that he had to adapt.
Nag-expand na rin ng offensive
Oo.
game. Louis Vigil with a layup.
So there's now 5 straight points for Taho Story A.
Ibarra against David Licauco. Ball intercepted.
nice
Oh, what a
steal.
pass! Tosh Jose finishes the layup.
Make that 6 straight for Taho A.
Taho Story A has taken over the lead. A spin. Licauco could not finish.
You hear the shrieks from the fans?
Sino ba yung humihiyawt dyan?
Just imagine if he gets that shot down.
At nagbigay muna siya ng foul doon as Ongteco was trying to post him up. Parehong taga-binil tong dalawang to.
Oo. Yeah, but obviously, the taller opposition, Jer Ongteco.
8-6. This is David Carlos, the double cross. Oh, the look away. How about that for the first bucket for David Carlos?
And nice to see David makes his drive. But another David will try on the drive.
But was met by J. Ongteco.
In a way, this is becoming a reality check for David. I mean, I know he's playing, but being in this level,
Yeah.
medyo baptismo fire sa
Oo.
kanya to eh. No easy baskets given, no special treatments really given. And that's what you want if you're a competitor like David Licauco.
Although I recall, he played varsity ball in college. Pero dito nga, no, being against seasoned players
Yeah.
already.
It's different being in condition and being in game condition. This guy though, always in game condition, Tosh to say.
Oo, matik yan sa ilalim lagi. Oh, David Carlos sneaking past Tosh Jose for the reverse.
Mamaya na daw dadak, layup muna today.
Nire-reserva pa yung
Oo.
mga slam dunk niya mamaya.
Oh, nice pass.
Jose, ball tapped. Shot clock expires. on Taho Story A.
And look at that connection between Louis Vigil and Torsase. Nothing David Carlos can do about it.
Yutien off the bounce, striding in.
It's been a tough offensive game for Yuki and
Yeah.
Andrada.
Kanina pa siya nagbibintis. Louis Vigil.
Herky-jerky.
Mendoza, 2-point shot. No. Numbers here. Mendoza does it himself.
You expect that from a veteran like Ryan Mendoza, just cool, composed whenever he has the basketball.
Former FEU standout, Brian Mendoza. Louis Vigil draws closer. Now he gets it back from Tosh Say. Louis Vigil, just a 1-point shot.
Yeah, his toe is on the line.
11-8. 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. Bit of a low-scoring game. And we have a timeout. Activate Sports after being up. They find themselves trailing by 3 because of this guy, Louis Vigil.
Yeah, this has been a 9-2 barrage for Taho Storie after falling behind by 4 earlier on. But looking at that last play, alam mo kahapon pa to eh. Kasama natin si Charles kahapon. Tawang-tawa kami kasi ang daming instances lagi na si Louis Vigil nakatapak lang yung 2 millimeters of his shoe on the line.
Inspired yata ay Durant eh.
Yeah, could have been a deuce. And sometimes, alam mo yung frustrating yung gano'n kasi akala mo makakaalago ka ng konti eh. But still, the most important thing for Taho Story, they're still ahead by 3 in this contest with 3:41 to play.
Mendoza to Tosh Say. Back to Grayan. Mendoza rises and buries that 2-point shot.
Yeah, that one, no doubt about it. That's a deuce for Grayan.
Carlos, kick out. Ongteco, the answer will not work.
And this is now the problem for Activate Sports. They're trying to play the same game of Taho Story, and they're falling in love with those deuces.
Ibarra challenging the defense of Tosh Say, and he traveled. Activate Sports hitting a drought here. Mendoza though with a 2-pointer. 13-8. David Licauco, si Louis Vigil ang maglalabas.
They like that matchup for David Licauco against Ezequiel Ibarra, providing that screen by Torsase.
Licauco still can't buy a bucket.
And during the defense of Jer Ongteco, of course, significant size advantage being given up for Ongteco.
Ibarra was caught stepping on the sideline. All will go back to Taho Story A. 2 minutes and 48 seconds remaining.
You know, I think this is the most women that we're watching in this
Nagulat
week.
ka pa ba?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just hear class, but I hear voices of girls. I wonder why.
Kaya nga eh. Siguro kung yung partner mo kahapon, magugulat din ako kung maraming nanonood na babae ngayon. But then Licauco was trying to post up his defender, but it's a dribbling violation.
And he can only laugh on that miscue.
The lob sent it to Carlos.
Too high for David.
Actually, hindi siya naka-take off doon eh.
Also credit David Licauco for that defensive stance. Diba?
He bodied him up basically. Kaya hindi nakaporma si
And
David
again,
Carlos doon.
no easy baskets for both teams.
Louis Vigil! Long 2-point bomb! 15-8. Taho Story A has taken over. Mendoza. And now the rebound by Andrada. He has been the missing link here for Activate Sports. And just as I say that, he lays it in.
That's for you, Ken.
Si Licauco. Gusto ring maka-join.
Oh, nice pass.
That's a great assist. Still scoreless, but you love that pass.
Hey, he brings the energy in many ways.
And he brings the girls in our venue as well.
Oh, nice block by Ryan Mendoza.
How about Ryan Mendoza doing it on both sides? Something we've grown accustomed to dating back to his FEU days.
He really loves that dirty work, but look at Louis Vigil. I mean, when you cannot leave him open, and that was also a nice cut for Louis Vigil, being recipient of that David Licauco assist.
Offensive foul against the host Story A.
Yeah, that's, I believe, on Licauco again.
But still staring at a 7-point deficit. 16-9. Ongteco off the bounce, behind the back pass. Andrada, susubok pa din.
Still no.
Mintis, galing sa labas. Louis Vigil. Stepping back.
Hey,
Pinalapit pa si Ibarra. But niluwa yung kanyang tira. Ongteco, free for a 2. Tosh Sisay with a rebound. Sisay offering that screen. Licauco,
short on that one.
still no go. Good line, but just short.
You know, that's something that David has to work on. Talking about David Licauco, he was a participant in the 2-point shootout yesterday. If he wants to continue, he has to do a better job shooting the ball.
Yeah. Oh, backdoor. Alley-oop. Carlos fails to finish. Ibarra jacks up a 2. Cashes in. All net on that one.
Time's not on the side of Activate Sports with less than a minute left.
Vigil lays it in. 17-11. Activate Sports needs to go quick. They're down by 6. Ibarra gets it in. Count it, plus a foul.
Again, slowly making headways, but again, time is not on the side nitong Activate Sports. But look at that, Ezequiel Ibarra just getting one over David Licauco once again. And a chance to inch closer. And it's a fair. Again, the winner of this match faces half-court group Hoop Jeep in our quarterfinals.
Mintis nga lang yung free throw ni Ibarra. That would have cut it to 4. Taho, Story A looking good at the moment. Tosh Sisay floats it up, gets it back, and looks like Taho Story A will advance to the quarterfinals.
Just milking the clock, but Ryan Mendoza puts the exclamation point.
Ongteco, a miss. And congratulations to Taho Story A with Louis Vigil and Ryan Mendoza combining forces. Unfortunately for Activate Sports, their journey comes to an end. 18-12 our final score. Taho Story A winning by 6.
Yeah, progressing to the next round to face half-court group Hoop Jeep. But I have to give it to the difference maker. Tosh Sisay, just no answer. Itong Activate Sports and just bullying his way to the paint. And they are into the quarterfinals.
So the quarterfinals cast is complete in the men's division. And all of them will play later on. And we'll be right back for the Parade of Colors in just a bit when we return.
It's all happening. Just part of all the fun that we have. Sabi nga natin, kung kahapon, nagkaroon kayo ng pagkakataon na maging involved dito sa atin on the court. Ito muli ang pagkakataon. Okay, ang last man standing natin for the information of everyone. So, titira ka dito from the free throw line. Pag sumute, kasali ka pa. Pagka sumablay ka, see you next year. Okay? So, pila lang tayo. Ganun lang. Habang nakakashoot ka, kasali ka pa. Yun. Pagka hindi na nakashoot, yun nga. Hindi ka nakasali. Ganun lang yun. Okay? Ready na ba tayo? Teka muna ha. Binubuo lang natin eh. Paabuti natin ng kabilang mall ang pila. Okay na, okay na? Alright. So, ayan ha. Hindi po sila naghihintay ng sasakyan dyan sa labas. Nakapila rito sa loob ng court. Alright, simulan natin. Habang nakashoot, kasali ka pa. Pag hindi ka na nakashoot, next year. Yun! Teka muna, nag-uumpisa pa lang. Oo, baka mamaya walang nakashoot lahat dito. Steady ka lang. Yan. Tingnan natin. Dito. Aha, nagdadalawang isip pa. Dalawa na kayo dyan na umaasa na walang makashoot para kasali pa rin kayo. Alright, tingnan natin. Yun, no? Oh, ha? Diba? Poging-pogi. Wala pa nakakashoot. Sige lang. Aba, ibang klase rin ito. Minamao! Yun, yung tatlong nauna kanina. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. Thank you very much din for joining. May nakashoot na tayo eh. Ayan, tignan ninyo ha. Pag-isipan na ninyo mabuti kung paano nyo ititira. Wow! Iusog ang ring. Okay. Yun o. Dalawa sila. Next. Haba ng pila. Aba. Unti-unti na silang gumagaling. Tatlo na sila. Nakasali pa. Dagdagan natin. Oh. Thank you very much for joining. Next. Thank you. Anyways, at least, the whole experience of being here, that's something else. Diba? Mga isang linggong kwentuhan yan kahit hindi nakashoot. Alright. Next. Yan lang yun, diba? Yan lang yun. Okay, thank you for joining. At ang huli, kasali o next year na? Next year na. Okay, yung mga nakashoot, ilan sila? Tatlo, apat? Okay, tignan natin. Ganun pa rin ha, pag nakashoot, kasali ka pa. Okay, wait ka lang ha. Wait lang. Alright. Yung hindi nakashoot kanina. Kaya okay lang. Pwede naman magdasal muna eh. Okay, habang waiting. Oh, ba! Kinakabahan na silang lahat. Yun lang! Very good ka, ha? Ayos! Our congratulations. Oh. Ayan, may Buffalo's gift certificate. Congratulations sa iyo yan. Oo, okay. Pakuha ka muna ng photo op para dito sa mga kasama natin. Ayan, ang dami mo palang kasama. Thank you very much, di ba? Galing, ha? Okay. Be having the parade of colors, and you'll get a chance to see as you try to develop, of course, your favorites. Watching from day one, and we are already in day 2 of Pilipinas United 3x3 League. ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome your host for Pilipinas United 3x3 Parade of Colors, Miss Mara Aquino.
Magandang tanghali, basketball fans! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second and final day of Pilipinas United 3x3 League live here at Ayala Mall's Manila Bay. This is the beginning of a new era. The very first tournament of Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Teams from the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, and Japan have fought real hard. And today we will crown the league's first ever champion. Now, this league is powered by passion, and we are all united by purpose to grow 3x3 basketball and to grow the game into even greater heights with the goal of making it to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. And today, the players are ready. The stage is set, and only one team will rise above the rest. This is the championship day. This is Pilipinas United 3x3 League. And now to electrify this hard court, let us all welcome Dogs Cheer Squad. If you've enjoyed the action so far, let us introduce you to the protagonists of the inaugural season of the Pilipinas United 3x3 League. First, presenting our men's team, starting with our international teams. From Osaka, Japan, Ninja Airs. From Vietnam, Damidola. From Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. From Japan, SBB. Now, our local squads. Activate Esports. Half-court group hoop G. AMG Physical Therapy Clinic. Smile 360 Dental Clinic. U-Guard. Solaris. Taho Story B. And featuring celebrity David Licauco, Taho Story A. From Tsukuba, Japan, Maurice Lacroix. From Malaysia, Harimau Black and Yellow. From Vietnam, Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos. And from Singapore, Jump Shots. And now, our valiant local teams, Uratex Dream. Harimau Malaysia. Here comes Pilipinas Águila Soup Jeep. And your Gilas Pilipinas Women U23 team. These teams battled it out this weekend for a spot to be named champions of Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Thank you so much for being part of the first Pilipinas United 3x3 League. And of course, this will not be possible without the help of our sponsors. At this point, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank our generous partners with a plaque of appreciation for being instrumental in making this event possible. From Ayala Malls, Manila Bay, Miss Andre Liel Bagnol. From Smart Sports, Mr. Jude Tucuarto. Buffalo's Wings and Things, Coach Romel Nang. Nueva Ecija de Generals, Mr. Ian Elizarde. Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, Miss Erica D. Accelerated Wellness, Miss Eileen Kudiamat. Skyworth, Mr. Numeralito Tutoy Perez. Vision Media, Mr. Numeralito Tutoy Perez, as well as Sada Manila Bay, Solar Sports, Molten, and Duratex. Your unwavering support fuels the growth of grassroots basketball and inspire athletes to keep striving for excellence. Let's give them a big round of applause. And now, to share the vision behind the Pilipinas United 3x3 League, let us all hear from the co-founder of Pilipinas United League, Mr. Andrew Combate. Represented by Mr. Nemarlito Tutuy Perez.
Good afternoon, 3x3 ballers and fans! In behalf of the co-founder, Mr. Andrew Combate, wanted to extend his warmest appreciation to all the teams, the coaches, the managers, and all the partners of this big event for Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Malaki po ang expectation namin para po sa patimpalak na ito na pinangungunahan din ng isa pong Batikano at hinahangat ating pong ginagalang Coach Eric Altamirano. Nawa, ang event na po na ito ay makapagpundar at makapag-produce po tayo ng mga 3x3 ballers, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, kundi sa ibang bansa. Maraming salamat din po sa ating production and all the sponsors of this Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much. And thank you, teams. Thank you so much. You may now prepare for your match. Let's give them a big round of applause. Ayala Malls, Manila Bay, are you excited? Let me hear it from this side. Sa mga nasa taas, let me hear it from you. Are you excited? How about on this side? Now we're about to get to the most exciting part. But before that, we're gonna get you pumped up. So we're gonna welcome here on the hard court, the NU Dance Company. Once again, let's welcome the NU Dance Company.
Listen up, everyone. We have been just informed that there's an unknown virus that's attacking all clubs. Symptoms have been said to be heavy breathing, wild dancing, coughing. So when you hear the sound, run for cover, cover, cover.
What a performance! Na-hype ba kayong lahat? Thank you once again to the NU Dance Company. What a high energy number. Now we're inviting everybody to stay and watch for the Pilipinas United 3x3 League. We have an action-packed day for everybody. Sa lahat ng mga nasa taas, pwede po kayong bumaba sa ating mga seats dito, and we're giving you an opportunity later on to join in our shootout contest. Not only that, we're going to have a fan favorite, a dunk contest with well-celebrated dunkers from the Philippines. At hindi lang yon, meron din po tayong celebrity exhibition. Sino kaya sila? Alam niyo ba kung sino? Alam niyo kung sino? Sinabi mo kanina sa akin eh. Isigaw! David! May mga nagpunta pa dito mula sa malayong lugar para makilala ang ating mga celebrities. David Licauco nandito para sa ating celebrity exhibition. Si Rendon Labador. At sino pa? Mga bossing! Burger ka dyan! Nandito si Malupiton. So come stay and watch our celebrity exhibition. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. And as we close this parade of colors, I'd like to invite everybody to carry the spirit of being powered by passion, united by purpose. Once again, my name is Mara Aquino, and it's been such a pleasure to be with all of you. And now we're going to continue with the games. So I'm going to call on our expert, Benji Pasok.
Thank you very much. Palakpakan natin once again, Miss Mara Aquino. All right, as we return to the ball games that we have for all of you. Once again, it truly is a pleasure to bring you some exciting action and brace yourselves for more surprises and more of the different kind of basketball that only Pilipinas United 3x3 League can give you. We move now to the women's group. And let's introduce the two teams that are going to be going up against each other as we start first with Uratex 3. Starting up this player, CC Hunsai. Let's also call in Justin Domingo. We also would like to include Yumi Takakua. And of course, Renju Lee. This is Uratex 3. As they go up against this team, Harimau Malaysia Yellow. And calling on their players, starting off with Lole Yi. Let's also call it Ko Hui. We also have Yao Xing Yi. And also Alea Carlson. Harimau Malaysia Yellow.
Back with us here inside the Ayala Malls, Manila Bay for the continuing coverage of day number 2, the final day of the Pilipinas United 3x3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. Muli po, Ken Pangilinan ang inyong lingkod kasama si Randolph Yongson, and it's time for the women to take center stage, beginning with Uratex Dream, undefeated and arguably the team to beat in this competition. Kalaban nila ang Harimau Malaysia Yellow.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ken, and good afternoon to all of our viewers on Puso P. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube. Salamat po sa pagsama sa amin. Pero syempre, we'd like to have them here at the Ayala Malls Manila Bay. Free entrance lang po. And as we shift our attention after that electrifying parade of colors, Ken,
Naantig yung puso ko.
I mean, that's just quality entertainment provided by NU Dance Troupe. But yeah, we go back to the action with Eurotex Dream, the top local team, been the standard for years now, obviously buoyed by Chinese big Renju Lee and Japanese guard Yumi Takakua. They will be tested with this very resolute Harimau Yellow team, which have been, I mean, it was tough for them going 0 for 3 in the pool phase, but you know, those results does not reflect how competitive these quartet is. And you know, this was going to be a good challenge for Eurotex Dream. Obviously, we see them as the favored team in this contest, but the case with 3x3, anything can happen within the next 10 minutes.
Oo, pwedeng-pwede para sa Malaysia, no? But they've got their work cut out for them because you've mentioned those two, Yumi Takakua and Renju Lee, good as advertised so far para sa Eurotex Dream.
And remember, there was even an injury scare on the part of Renju Lee in their second game yesterday. And you know, we talked about Eurotex Dream being, you know, a new look team, obviously, without K Pingol, obviously, but CC Unsay being a staple and Justin Domingo has been played very admirably for this dream team of team owner Pichi Medina, one of the purveyors of women's 3x3 basketball in the country, obviously the leading voice in the Manila Hustle. Very excited for season 4, but that's on next year. That's early next year. Our focus here is the Pilipinas United 3x3 League.
Oh, ito muna. Nakikita natin, no, how all the teams have competed really hard. We've seen the men's side na catching the last 4 slots in the quarterfinals. Ngayon, the women, we're down to the final 8, and it's gonna be very interesting how Malaysia will deal with this firepower of the Eurotex Dream. They get first possession here. Hu Ling, the lefty, stepping back off the glass and in.
And that's what you need to do if you are Harimau Yellow. You have to take the fight to Eurotex Dream and not be intimidated with their prowess. Yes, they're undefeated, but that doesn't mean that they cannot be beat.
But immediately going to work is Renju Lee, using her size advantage, and she'll head to the line for a free throw.
And obviously, that's something that this Eurotex Dream can exploit. Obviously, Harimau Yellow not having someone to match up the size of Renju Lee. Seems like only Aliyah Carlson has the size, but still Renju, you see there's a reason why she's the reinforcement for this Eurotex Dream team.
Halos pantay-pantay yung height eh. And mostly wing players on the side of Harimau Malaysia.
But you know, if there's Harimau Malaysia, not just this team, but Harimau Black, and even the Kuala Lumpur team in the men's side, if there's something that they have really fine-tuned maybe, it's their outside shooting. And that's always going to be the greatest equalizer if you want to compete at this level.
For sure, but iba naman yung ginawa doon ni Ziying, attacking the paint and scoring. 2-1 Harimau Malaysia. Renju Lee got pushed, but traveling ang tinawag laban sa kanya dito. So Harimau Malaysia taking it right to Eurotex Dream at the moment. They have the lead. Aliyah Carson, she gets it back. On the move, Carlson lays it in.
And that's just a strong attack from Carlson.
And the one thing they've been doing so good so far has been holding Eurotex Dream to 1 shot. Ziying can't get past Renju Lee. Ball on the floor, bodies on the deck, and a foul will be called. Oh man, the women not short of action here, Randolph, no?
Hey, you know, Ken, I've been observing and I've been watching 3x3 for quite a while. Kind of expect the physicality from the men, but the women, they bring the pain. And that's really admirable seeing them. Minsan nga mas enjoyable pa yung mga babaeng panoorin eh.
Ay oo, palaban din. Hindi umaatras. And so far, Harimau Malaysia with a 3-1 lead, gunning for an upset. At least in the men's side, we haven't seen a major upset yet. Oh, Aliyah Carlson going to work. Lays it in once more. Renzo Lee. Ganda ng depensa sa kanya doon. But a great screen, freeing up her teammate who lays it in.
Yeah, that's CC Onsai. Again, that nice acknowledgement from CC Onsai. That's just veteran instincts from her to really help Renju Lee. This is almost the case of Eurotex Dreams game yesterday against the Harimau Black team. That the Harimau team made life hard for Renju Lee. So it was up to the supporting cast, the Justin Domingos, the CC Onsais, to contribute to their cause.
Kailangan talaga pagtatrahuhin mo rin to si Renzo Lee.
Oh.
And now she's at the post.
You see the physicality. But that was a clear push on the part of Aliyah Carlson.
She was battling with Renzo Lee at the post. Zi Ying will return. Zhou Ziling for Harimau Malaysia. 3-point shot on the way. Book it.
That's why you have to go over the screen if you are defending Yumi Takakua. She always has that outside shot in the bag.
Justin Domingo, entry pass intended to Renzo Lee. A foul will be whistled on Harimau Malaysia.
You look at that gorgeous drive from CC Onsai off that great screen from Renju Lee. That's just hard screen, and that opens up the lane for CC.
This is Justin Domingo, tightly guarded. 2 seconds left. Settles for a 2. Got it back. Sa ilalim na naman. Third foul called on Harimau Malaysia.
And also third foul drawn by Renju Lee. He's just a foul magnet at this point. But really, it's emblematic of how tough you need to defend Renju Lee. It's not easy.
And also, her going to work down low. Oh, ang ganda nung galaw doon.
And showing us that speed once more, Yumi Takakua.
You saw the outside stroke earlier, and now the inside game with a drive. Just like that, 4 straight points from Eurotex Dream.
And yeah, that deserves a replay. Yumi Takakua just beating her defender, that's Yoshi Ying, and leaving her in the dust.
Foul whistled on Eurotex Dream. Hindi. Sa ano pala? Sa Harimau Malaysia. Renzo Lee and
CC Onsai
having an intense conversation. Renzo Lee, that pass, little bit up high. Renzo Lee getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, some emotions being shown by Renju Lee. But they need to calm down. They were able to weather that early flurry from Harimau Yellow.
Shot clock winding down on Harimau Yellow. Ling falls on the deck.
Oh no.
Not a good sign, yeah. She's clutching onto her knee. Something you don't want to see. Very unfortunate on the side of Harimau Malaysia. Lola Yi down on the deck. Not sure what happened there. She tried to turn the corner.
This is Koh Wee Ling.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's
Koh Wee Ling.
Let's take. Oh, ooh. Seems like she twisted her knee on. But that's a non-contact injury.
Ayun na nga, mahirap dun.
That's scary.
And you do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, especially for this Harimau Malaysia program, their national team pool. And Koh Wee Ling is very much an integral part of this team, staying at 5'5", 21 years old. Ranked number 18 in Malaysia. Was able to play for the national team during the Youth Nations League. So part of their investment to the future. And that's the reason why the Harimau Malaysia program is joining high-level competitions like Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Because in a way, it's our chance to not just uplift Philippine basketball, but also with the region.
Oh yeah.
Now you're exposing your players, these teams, to tough competitions. And you know the old saying, iron sharpens iron, right?
Uh-oh. But unfortunate development. We do hope that Ko Hyu Ling will be fine as her knee is getting attended to by our medical team.
This will be a grand challenge now for Harimau Yellow as they have to weather the storm and only have 3 players, but the crowd applauding Hui Ling. She will try to stand up. Again, we're hoping there's nothing serious.
But at the moment, her teammates would have to pick up the slack. Loler Yi, Yo Ziying, and Aliyah Carlson.
Really just, you see the unified cause of concern. I mean, they are competitors, but even the Urtex Dream players, they are concerned of Hui Ling. Again, that's just the nature of this sport, di ba? Magkakalaban, pero hindi magkakaaway.
Tama. Now we resume action. Justin Domingo, entry pass.
Oh, nice pass.
Give and go. Just in the nick of time. Beating the buzzer there. 6-4. Urtex Dream gaining some momentum, but what a pass. Ziying, easy pickings underneath. Justin Domingo, the fake. Oh, fails to finish. Gets it back though. Renji Liu. Step back, Yumi. A late whistle. Just before the shot though, foul against Harimau Malaysia.
And look at that gorgeous drive from Justin Domingo off a pass from Renju Lee. Yun yung mga pinapractice mo lang na you want to actuate in a real game.
We have a timeout with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left. Urtex Dream holding on to this 1-point lead. If you just tuned in, kanina lamang ngay Harimau Malaysia, no? Hinabol lang itong Urtex Dream.
Starting off hot, Harimau Yellow 4-1, and then Yumi Takahua went to work.
Oh yeah. Had that free, and then on the ensuing play, the layup. Good sized crowd. Parang mas madami ngayon, no?
Yeah, again, I told you, the appreciation of the public for women's basketball, especially 3x3, has been growing over the years. And again, that's just basketball, regardless of who's playing. Filipinos will always love to see the action. And sure enough, that's 5 points now for Yumi Takahua.
Lista mo na. Kumbaga sa lingwahe niya sugoy.
Oy.
Aliyah Carlson fails to turn the corner. The pass broken up. Yumi again. That time it's short. Oh, the energy by Yumi, but on the ensuing play, or actually off ball, there's a foul whistled.
Yeah, that's going to be an off-ball foul on Aliyah Carlson. And the problem now for Harimau Malaysia is that was their 5th team foul. As we take a look at that swish from Yumi Takahua.
5 points na agad si Yumi Takahua.
Matching Harimau Yellow by her lonesome.
Justin Domingo. 3-point shot off the mark. Ziying clears it, spins off the glass and in.
Some semblance of life from Harimau Yellow.
Oh, what a pass. Libreng-libre sa ilalim si Renzo Lee.
Again, that just slight misdirection, leaving players open, and Renju Lee just feasting down low.
Pass a little bit off target. Justin Domingo to Renzo Lee. Back to Justin. 5 on their shot clock. Domingo launches. No. CC Unsai with the rebound. Domingo reloads. Off to the right. Fight for the rebound. Ending up with CC Unsai. Domingo.
Renju telling her teammates to calm down.
And that's what exactly they do here on this possession.
That's just experience for Renju Lee. That's what she brings to the table.
4 seconds left on the shot clock. Carlson forcing it up. Harimau Malaysia losing steam a bit. Domingo, pass intended to Renju Lee. And it's a turnover against Uratex Dream.
And they really want to exploit that two-man game with Renju Lee. But that last pass was just a little too high.
But you notice here, as we have a timeout, na every time na mas pasensyosa sila sa opensa, talking about Uratex Dream, they're executing much better. See here, the three-point shot. How about this girl, Yumi Takakua? And then here, ganda nung execution of that pick and roll action.
They've been making a living of that, and you see how integral Renju Lee has been to the plays of Uratex, may it be she playing the decoy, being the screener, or being the passer, or being the finisher. She just does everything, and that's her importance, especially for this Uratex Dream team, which just does not have a Caping All, who was obviously playing in the W Series with Gilas Pilipinas right now.
Sa poste pupunta ang Harimau Malaysia. And getting fouled there was Zhou Ziying, who will troop to the line. Her team down by 5.
And once again, you see Renju Lee. Walang possession na hindi involved si Renju para sa Uratex Dream.
And once she has come down, things have been better for Uratex Dream. Man, living the dream is Yumi Takakua.
Yeah, that's 7 points now for Yumi. 3 deuces rather.
At pito rin ang lamang ng Uratex Dream. They have seized control of this match. After a slow start, they have taken over here. Harimau Malaysia with a timeout. Pito ang kailangan nilang habulin. They've lost one key player already. And definitely odds stacked against them, but still enough time. 3 minutes, 51 seconds remaining, but they would need to hustle here, Randolph.
And it's going to be tough because with Yumi Takakua getting her shots down and Renju Lee just doing whatever is needed, how do you stop him if you are Harimau Yellow? But again, this is one of those experiences that these young Malaysians can really take moving forward.
Pass broken up. Unsay intended pass inside. Medyo kalmado na si Renju Lee, no? Siyempre, laki na lang lamang nila eh.
Intense kanina kay Sisi.
Oo, di ba?
But again, once they calm down, things turned away.
Swak na swak. Galing kay Yumi Takakua.
So Yumi Takakua just extended her lead 8-6 against Harimau Yellow.
Carlson, medyo nawala na siya dito, no? After a hot start, si Aliyah Carlson. And out of bounds, laban sa Uratex Dream. Harimau Malaysia.
That's just basic basketball for Uratex Dream. Give and go between Renju Lee and Justin Domingo.
Carlson miss. Uratex Dream basketball eyeing that first slot in the semifinals in the women's division. Yuki Takakua, she's been the star today. That time a rare miss from the outside.
I believe the first miss of the game from downtown. Oh,
Dragon's
that's traveling.
Yeah. Nagtinikling. Punta muna ang bola sa Uratex Dream. 3 minutes exactly remaining.
May tinikling ba sa Malaysia?
Kailangan i-research natin yan. Renju Lee with a basket underneath.
Oh,
bola na wala. And it's still Harimau Malaysia ball, but time not on their side right now. At siyam na, kailangan nilang habulin. Luryi. Pass read well by Renzo Lee. Justin Domingo putting on the dribble moves. And they foul down low again. Actually, matagal din hindi foul ang Harimau Malaysia, but that's their 6th foul already.
And majority of those came from Renzo Lee's presence inside.
Renzo Lee working with Yumi. Andali pero ayun, nagmintes. A rare miss in the paint.
Yeah, sometimes it's just that case. Just hope she misses.
Oo. And, you know, if you're the one defending the ball handler, you should expect that pass talagang pupunta sa ilalim. And you have to do a better job of making it harder for that pass to arrive at the hands of Renzo Lee.
It was just basic basketball for Unit Extreme.
Obviously, easier said than done, especially defending ito si Yumi.
It's just an inside-outside attack for the Dream.
Lethal combination. Meron kang Yumi na lights out from the outside. Meron pa siyang ganyang klaseng galaw.
That's 9 points now for Yumi.
Outscoring the entire Harimau Malaysia.
Yep. And again, just the speed of Yumi Takakua coupled, I mean, she already outran her defender, but providing that screen, that's just easy pickings for
Luryi over the outstretched arms of Domingo. Tinamaan si ang ating magiting na kaibigan sa ilalim ng ating isa sa ating mga cameraman.
friendly fire.
Oo. Matigas naman bungo niyan eh.
Part of the territory.
16-7. Yumi.
Oh, that was a strong screen from Renzo Lee.
A bone-crunching pick at that. Bumagsak si Luryi, but she recovers. She gets inside for a deuce. Tres galing kay Yumi. Short. Medyo nag-cool off na si Yumi Takakua dito. Yiying taking the hand.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, miss. And a foul given up. 1 minute remaining.
And also that's penalty for Harimau Yellow, 17 fouls. So that means 2 free throws for Renzo Lee.
Renzo Lee makes good on the first free throw. Good stroke for a big. Remember, you're at Extreme. Barely got past Gilas Pilipinas women's team.
And that was a marquee matchup yesterday. From the face-up between Renzo Lee and Casey De La Rosa to Yumi Takakua battling Elaine Etang. Would want to see a rematch of that game. Seems like Unitex is willing to do its part in taking that first ticket to the Final Four.
2 seconds remaining. Yumi Takakua. Mintes. Renzo Lee the rebound.
And you see Coach Ford Grajales just saying, calm down, we got this in the bag. But of course, you always want to hit that 21.
Oo. But if you're Harimau Malaysia, you gotta tip your hat off to them. Yep, packed down an injury. Fought valiantly here, but naubusan sila ng bala, no? Masyadong mabigat yung artillery na dala nitong Uratex Dream.
Yeah, but again, this is just seasoning for you.
Yumi Takakua! Wow! Putting them on a blender. Yuki Takakua.
That deserves a highlight replay, right? Oh my goodness. Yumi Takakua. And again, one more free throw because penalty situation. So Unitex has a chance to hit 21. And who better to seal this game for Unitex Dream?
And Yui says, arigatou gozaimasu. putting this to bed, winning this one convincingly. Eurotech's Dream advancing to the Final Four, 21-9 over Harimau Malaysia.
Yeah, the dream continues for Eurotech's Dream thanks to Yumi Takakua. They will now barge to the Final 8 as you see. That's just a lethal combination when you have Renshu and Yumi out there. And they will wait for the winner of our next game, which will be Pilipinas Aguilas and Harimau Black.
And there will be quite a handful heading into the next round. Up next, Pilipinas Aguilas Hoop Jeep going up against Harimau Malaysia Black. We'll be right back for that one.
Basketball ng Pilipinas. Catch the Pilipinas United 3x3 League on pusop.com. Sign up for free. You can also watch on Solar Sports and Digital Free TV Channel 21 in Mega Manila, Cable Link Channel 58, and Sky Cable Channel 70 in NCR, and in over 200 pay TV operators nationwide.
And now moving on to our next game. Let's call on the two teams, starting off with Pilipinas Aguilas. They have their players, Trina Guitinco, Jazz Hosson, Lexi Pana, and Bar Parado.
Raise your hands for t-shirts.
Black and ghetto. Stick out your tongue, girls wanna have fun. Stick out your tongue and then have some. Stick out your tongue, girls.
And introducing the players from Harimau Malaysia Black. Let's welcome them in one by one, starting off with Fu Sweat Yang. We also have Yu Xiaowei. Next on the list, Saw Wei Yin. And finally, Tom Peja. Harimau Malaysia Black.
Let me stick it. Kiss me on your birthday, I might lick it. All these girls just wanna have fun. It's a coupe with a roof in the trunk.
Hey, stick out your tongue, girls wanna have fun. Stick out your tongue and then have some. Stick out your tongue, girls wanna have fun.
Alright, the Harimau Malaysia Black will try to avenge their sisters in this match. But a daunting task awaits going up against the Pilipinas Aguilas.
Hey, doing so is easier said than done, but this Harimau Black team has been very tough cookie to break. But talking about tough cookie to break, this Pilipinas Aguilas team, this is just a handful.
Oh, again, we're watching day number 2 of the Pilipinas United 3x3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. Still here at the Ayala Malls, Manila Bay in Parañaque City. Kung saan makasama nyo po kaming dalawa. Ken Pangilinan with Randolph Yongson. Nakita ko yung lineup agad nitong Pilipinas Aguilas. Ibang klase, ang lakas.
National team level
Oo.
No? Obviously, Lexi Pana, WMPBL MVP during the inaugural conference. And then Jazz Hosson and Trina Guitingo, staples of the national team. And also Mar Prado. Di lang militar yan. National team member din po yan.
But syempre, you cannot underestimate itong Harimau Malaysia Black. Especially, they saw one of their sisters go down with an injury. And well, the possession going to the side of the girls in white. Ball will stay with Pilipinas Aguilas, Jasmine Hosson, Lexi Pana. And together with Mar Prado, Lexi Pana. She drives. Ball stripped. It will stay with them, but 2 seconds on the shot clock.
And you know, the thing with this Pilipinas Aguilas team, we're discussing during the break of how strong they are. But throughout this Pilipinas United 3x3 League yesterday, they have been saddled with slow starts. And I don't know if that's going to be a good thing, especially with stakes at this high. If you can afford to have those slow starts, because if you fall behind that early, it's gonna be hard for you to come back.
Mas mahirap maghabol
Oo.
dito eh, sa 3x3.
And I remember yesterday that game against Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos. Jazz Hawson just went on an explosion
Oh.
and basically saved them that game. It's harder to do that with the competition getting a lot tougher this time out.
Trinay Guitingo, ang kapasok lang. Lexi Pana puts up a 2. Way off target. Ball tracked down. Harimau Malaysia with the possession. Atras para sa 2-point shot! Knocked down by PG.
Yeah, that's Tan Pei G. As I told you, the 2-pointers have been a big weapon of choice for Harimau teams.
Prado with a floater. Ball stolen away by Pilipinas Aguilas. That was actually a good pass. Di lang nasalon ni Mark Prado. Wei Yin will check in. Papahinga muna si Yun Jia Wei. Got Fu Sweat Ying. Popping out. Pei G again! 2-point shot back to back.
You have to mark her. If you're Pilipinas Aguilas, you cannot have her build her confidence. However, that's a turnover for Harimau.
Jasmine Hosson pulls the trigger. Can't get it to go. 4-1. Harimau Malaysia gunning for an upset. Offensive foul though against Fu Shut Ying. Slow start ulit para dito sa Pilipinas Aguilas. Jasmine Hosson. Pass to Trina Guitingo. Guitingo stepping back. Short. Gets back the basketball. Lexi Pana. Attacking Pei G. Lexi Pana with an aggressive take to the hoop. 3-point shot by Pei G again. That time a miss. Lexi Pana to Hosson. 2-point shot. No. Sweat Ying with a rebound. Sweat Ying trying to spin away from Guitingo. Guitingo staying in front of her. Fight for the ball. Pei G lays it in.
That was just spot marking for Lexi Pana, not boxing out. Oh,
Lexi Pana Mintes. The follow-up by Guitingo off the mark. 5-2, but Pilipinas Aguilas trailing by 3. Wei Yin. 2-point shot off to the left. Pei G saves it. Oh, what a pass! Wei Yin gets it. Could have opted to take that shot, but instead pulling it back out. Oh, what a pass! Sweat Ying. Pei G for 2!
once again, Harimau just hunting for those deuces, but finally, Jazz gets 2 to go.
Is that the shot that will get her going here? Jasmine Hosson. Sweat Ying gets Lexi Pana. Pei G. A shot clock violation against Harimau Malaysia. Timeout, 6 minutes, 49 seconds left. At the moment, Pilipinas Aguilas, little bit discombobulated here, Randolph.
And again, that has been something that of interest that has plagued them. I mean, you see the effort of them trying to get their games going from the perimeter, but that's gonna be their problem if those gunslingers from Harimau Black continue to hit those long bombs.
And they have done a good job of sharing the basketball. Talking about Harimau Malaysia Black.
But you know, for Pilipinas Aguilas, as much as still have their struggles on the offense, I want to see Lexi, in a way, impose her presence on the defensive end. And that's just a bad possession coming off a timeout.
Yeah, you've mentioned Lexi Pana, arguably their most versatile player. Sweat Ying. Puwersa laban kay Mar Prado. She gets it to go.
Yeah, just creating a little bit of separation.
Lexi Pana, short. Got her own miss. Pana drives right. Skip pass to Jasmine Hosson. Between the legs, pulling up. No. Sweat Ying clears it for Harimau Malaysia. Up by 4 points. Still a lot of time though. Wei Yin stepping back. Got blocked by Lexi Pana. Jasmine Hoson. Pocket pass. Bar Prado. No whistle. But Harimau stepping out of bounds. Bola pa rin ng Pilipinas Agilas. Under 6 minutes left. 8-4. Trina Goitinco magbabalik para sa Pilipinas Agilas.
And you know, I feel like if you were Pilipinas Agilas, you have to find a way to attack the basket, and that's one way to do it, providing those screens. But they were unaware of the shot clock.
But you have to give credit to Harimau Malaysia. They're competing on the defensive end.
Yep.
Walang madaling puntos para sa Pilipinas Agilas. Paige. It will stay with them. Ball off Trina Gointinco's foot, but only 5 on their shot clock. Crucial defensive possession here for the Pilipinas Agilas. Down by 4. Traveling, yeah. Easy call.
So both teams now committing the same infraction. Sometimes talaga kailangan mo lang ng refresher when it comes to the rules of 3x3.
It's a totally different game than 5-on-5 as Lexi Pana hits a basket.
Wow.
How about the response there by Sweat Ying?
4 deuces. But right back at you, said Jazz Hoson.
Jazz Hoson keeping them in it. 2 2-point shots knocked down by Jazz Hoson.
And look at that drive from Lexi Pana. That's more like it for Pilipinas Agilas. But they still have to do their job on the defensive end.
Great pass by Paige, but her teammate just couldn't cash in. Pilipinas Agilas still behind by 3 points. With Ying.
Oh, that's
Left
still too open.
Oh man, yeah. Breakdown on the defense there from the Pilipinas Agilas.
And again, that's just poor defensive coverage on the part of Lexi Pana.
Mar Prado got fouled. And this is gut check time for the Pilipinas Agilas right now.
Yeah, we're within the final 5 minutes of the game.
Another 3-point shot there from Harimau Malaysia, the black. Mar Prado, important free throw. 12-8. Huset Ying. Great cut. Paige moving well without the basketball. And no choice from Mar Prado but to give up that foul. Paige.
And again, Harimau Black just doing everything well, negating whatever Pilipinas Agilas wants to do. Of course, it starts with their outside shooting, but even the defense has been stymied.
Goitinco, 2-pointer, no. Hoson jacks it down, forcing her way in. That will not count.
And you see the gears in a way starting to turn for Jazz Hoson. She's starting to realize that she has to make something happen for her team. These are dangerous waters they are treading.
Hoson falls down. Sensing a bit of frustration now from Jasmine Hoson.
And the bad thing there is Harimau Black also understands what she's trying to do.
They go to Wei Ying. Paige, fake. Floats it up and in, off the glass.
That was just too late of a coverage for Pilipinas Agilas. You got to be closer if you want to defend Harimau Black.
The answer from Trina Goitinco. Still enough time if you're in the Pilipinas Agilas. But at the moment, Harimau Malaysia having their number. Jahwei. They're just moving well without the basketball. How about that from Paige?
Beautiful basketball from Tan Paige.
They've done a
Wow.
marvelous job, Randolph, of keeping Pilipinas Aguilas on their toes.
And again, that's just poor defensive job from Pilipinas Aguilas. They're just letting Harimau Black walk over them. Something's got to change for the white shirts if they want to roar back in this game.
Could we witness the first upset here of the day? Harimau Malaysia certainly came out to play in this one.
Yeah, we talked about things holding up to form as expected. The favored teams coming out on top from the men's side. And even the last game against Euratech's Dream getting that victory against Harimau Yellow. But as you mentioned, Harimau Black, they want to get one back for their sisters.
Page G, a long bomb, short, got the long miss. Inside, Sweat Ying, can't get it to go. Jazz Hozon, forcing her way in, missing at the cup. Mar Prado for the cleanup.
Slowly but surely. That's going to be a warning, I believe, for delay of the game.
Yeah, can't do that in 3x3. Jia Wei. 3-point shot by Page, just too wide open. The lapses on defense.
And they're just too slow to recover.
Oo.
Harimau Black is just attracting those double teams and then leaving those shooters from beyond the arc. And the black shirts are punishing Pilipinas Aguilas.
Again, you mentioned how they've been starting out slow in games, and it might have come back to bite them here at the most crucial juncture.
And again, I told you, these are murky waters for Pilipinas Aguilas. Only 4 points away itong Harimau Black from victory, and they give up another foul.
Yeah. What I like about how Tan Peiji is doing here, she's been intentional in what she has been trying to do. Nakikita niya yung depensa, kung in-overplay siya, he will cut back door. If she has the speed advantage, she will try to blow past her defender.
And most importantly, she's hitting those outside shots.
That was actually another good shot by Jia Wei. Jia Wei, naiwang libre.
Seems like communication is off for the white shirts. They're just too late on those rotations when it comes to those switches.
Sa poste, Prado. Foul by Jia Wei. Mar Prado visibly fatigued but still battling. 17-11. 2 minutes 41 seconds remaining. Still some life left para sa Pilipinas Aguilas, but they have to make some drastic changes here in the last couple of minutes. Three-point shot, 2-point shot, no. Jia Wei, another two, no. She opts to pass it out to Wei Yin. Wei Yin, masyadong matulis. Mar Prado getting the air ball, but that's a unforced turnover.
And again, miscommunication on the part of Pilipinas Aguilas. Alam mo yung pag nakuha mo yung bola, gusto mo umatake agad pero hindi pa nakahanda yung teammates mo, and that just bites them hard.
And Pilipinas Aguilas have to recognize this is still a lot of time left in 3x3.
And also, there's still a manageable lead.
Pwede pa to. Marami pang possessions.
And that's the case for 3x3 basketball. Things can change in an instant. Just conjure a few buckets here and there, and you are back in the game. But they have to start and make a move now.
The Hesi by Mar Prado. Trina Guintinto, step back jumper. Short. Hosson saves it, but to the wrong person. Peiji drives. Kicks it out.
Wow.
Sweat Ying. Spins away from Prado. Lays it in. Oh boy, Harimau Malaysia trying to catch a big fish. Hoson, Prado, inside, Prado, off the glass, no. Layup, still no go.
And the walls are starting to close in on Pilipinas Aguilas.
PG, Chuetier, short stab, good.
That's just smooth and academic. Piso-pisong tira.
Sa kanila, ringgit-ringgit lang.
Oh.
2 free throws coming up. As Harimau Malaysia is in penalty. This is something that Pilipinas Aguilas could exploit because the next fouls of Harimau Malaysia, it's gonna be 2 free throws.
They have to convert these free throws.
Waitinko calmly sinks the first.
But the harder part is defense has to be stout.
Yeah.
That has been the biggest letdown for Pilipinas Aguilas in this game. Not to take the shine out of the stupendous play of Harimau Black.
Hoson hits the deck. (19-13).
But what about Tanpei G? Just all over this game.
Yeah.
Being the catalyst for Harimau Black as they still enjoy the 6-point lead.
And she has really made all the right reads in this one. Huwag ka ng camera siya, ikaw naman.
Just enjoying the action that we're having. But again, I look at the rafters. Everyone is just a buzz with watching the action here.
Mapa second, third, fourth, fifth floor. Aba talagang pinapanood. PG went for the win.
But that, I believe that's going to be a charging on Sweatying. So a little window opening for Pilipinas Aguilas. Can they soar?
No room for error na sila dito.
But they have to do it quick too.
Foul. 2 free throws. The more important thing is not much time chopped off the game clock.
Yep.
But
so again, free throws. Last time, Trina went 1 for 2. Jazz has to make these one.
Also, normally a good free throw shooter. Oh. I might have
That's
just
on
jinxed
you,
it.
Ken. That's on you. That's why I don't like speaking when someone's on the free throw line.
Inside, Prado.
That hurts.
Masakit yun. They come up empty on that trip. Way in, crossover, blowing past Mark Prado. Layup just too strong.
And who affected that rebound once again? That's Tanpei G.
Tanpei G. What a scintillating performance from her.
Yeah, that was an open layup, but Tanpei G coming out of nowhere. Ginulo yung rebound ni Lexi Pana.
What a stunner here in the second quarterfinals match.
And I like that view, the Kuala Lumpur team, the men's team cheering on their women counterparts. They're just 20 seconds away from scoring the biggest fish. Bluefin tuna-sized upset.
Malaking isda na dagit dito ng Harimau Malaysia. 20.1 seconds left.
And again, the winner of this game will face Euratech's Dream in our semi-finals. Moving 2 wins away from that 3,000 USD cash prize. And most importantly, the distinction of being the inaugural women's champion in our PUL. And how fitting it's going to be Tanpei G on the line. He's just been the anchor for this team in this quarterfinal game. Oh!
Missing that one though. Pilipinas Aguilas, Lexi Pana for 2.
But only 10 seconds left.
Beiji, she attacks, she gets fouled, 4.4 seconds left.
No other option for Pilipinas Aguilas. But you see the body language, the exasperation on the face of Lexi.
And Beiji says, Terry Makasi. A win here by the Harimau Malaysia Black team. Pulling off the upset. Laban sa Pilipinas Aguilas Hoop G. Final score 21-15.
And again, that's just the beauty of 3x3. No matter if you're favored, upset access always looming. And Tan Pei G just doing every right thing, pushing the right buttons, and allowing Harimau Malaysia to scratch and claw and eventually devour Pilipinas Aguilas.
And now, we have this win by Harimau Malaysia. We'll over to Benji Santiago for the player callouts of the next game.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So what can you say about 3x3?
Great competition, great intensity. All the players are really good, so we're having a great time today.
And I see you having a great time. You've been clapping since earlier. What do you love best about this tournament?
I love that everyone here is coming together from all over the world. And the music's great, the vibe is great, and it's air-conditioned in the mall.
That's right. We're going to keep the vibe going. So we're going to head back to the next game. Benji, pasok.
Thank you very much, Marikina. And of course, thank you very much to everyone who's watching Pilipinas United 3x3 League right here at Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. Introducing our next game of the two teams going up against each other in the men's group. Yes, we're back to the men's teams right now. Starting off with Taho Story B. And third player, starting off with Vincent Pailana. Let's call in the next, Jean Victor Guido. Also on the list, Michael Makabalug. And calling in Toba Eugene. Taho Story B going up against Ninja Airs. Composed of these players, Hiroki Numazaki. We also have Issei Ono. Also in the lineup, Kozuki Kashiwao. And finally, Yuki Nakanishi. That's Ninja Airs.
The Pilipinas United 3x3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. Live from the Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. Day number 2, quarterfinals, this time in the men's division between Ninja Airs going up against the team that has been waiting in the wings. Undefeated in Pool A, Taho Story B. Ken Pangilinan with Randolph Yongson. Ninja Airs earlier just holding off U-Guard 21-15, and they'll try to mount an upset. Nakita natin sa women's, no? Kakatapos lang, Harimau Malaysia Black stunning Pilipinas Aguilas. Will we see one once again this time from the men's side?
Yes, it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Obviously, Taho Story B taking the top seed in Pool A yesterday, waiting in the wings and relying on those twin towers of Victor Ngujol and Eugene Toba, but it's a positive sign to see Mikey Makabalog getting warmed up. But when I talked to him earlier, he said that he's in a way doubtful because he felt a strained hamstring in their last game yesterday against AMG PT Clinic. Ang ironic, no? Sa
Oo.
PT na kalaban
Kaya
na
nga eh.
na-injure. But meanwhile, for Ninja Airs, I am looking for Issei Ono. Only 3 players coming out for
Oo nga.
the Japanese team. But this is still a tough team to battle with Yuki Nakanishi. That player wearing jersey number 4, leading the way.
Such a great role man para dito sa Ninja Airs
He
na
just-
si Nakanishi.
He just made mincemeat of that U-guard defense earlier. But you see there, Victor Ngojol telling Yuki Nakanishi, I watched you earlier. I know what you want to do.
Lalaki din itong Taho story.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing about this lineup of they had, obviously Mikey is day-to-day, questionable, doubtful, whatever you want to call it. Eugene Toba and Victor Ngojol, they're not only big, but they're also skilled. They have the touch, but the defensive presence that they provide for Taho Story B, that's the biggest reason why they went undefeated yesterday.
2-point shot, no good. Kosuke, who torched the nets earlier. Now he gets it back, Kosuke. Nakanishi, no! And Eugene Toba secures it. Eugene Toba, way short on that attempt. Gives it up to Ngojol.
See the two-man
Toba,
game.
shot clock violation against Taho Story B.
And you know, we were dwelling on Mikey Makabalog's injury. Yesterday, Jade Pailanan, their other guard, was also a revelation, really stepping up to the plate and helping them, enabling them to get that second win, that crucial second win in Pool A. So let's see if that confidence will, in a way, be sustained for this game.
Kosuke Kashiwao off target on that pass. Nobody scoring yet for either team. This is Pailanan. Tightly guarded here. Eugene Toba has a size advantage. Gives it up to Ngojol. Toba posting up off the glass too strong. The tap by Eugene Toba.
That's just too tall.
Offensive foul will be called on Kosuke Kashiwao. 1-0. Mikey Makabalyog is now on the floor for Taho Story B.
So he's soldiering on despite the strained hamstring.
Kosuke Kashiwao.
You see that heavily bandaged right leg of Mikey Makabalog.
Kashiwao has yet to find the range. 1-0 for the guys in white. Makabalyog will check out the ball here against Numazaki Hiroki. Ngojol fires from 2. It's good. Numazaki takes it out to Kosuke Kashiwao. And a push. Foul will be whistled on Taho Story B. Babalik sa loob for Taho Story B si Jane Pailanan.
Yeah, Kashiwao and Pailanan getting a little animated.
Kosuke Kashiwao, you could just sense that he's really enjoying his stay here in the Philippines.
Never saw him take out that smile.
Diba?
That's a very genuine smile. That's someone who's just enjoying the game. And why shouldn't you?
Eugene Toba with the basket. Kosuke Kashiwao,
Oh, nice.
pocket pass, nilabas pa. Kashiwao though for 2, no. Eugene Toba with a rebound. Pailanan. Step back jumper will not drop. Numazaki kicks it out. Nakanishi, wala pa din.
Very unselfish basketball being played by Ninja Airs, but obviously those outside shots still yet to find their mark.
Yeah. Jade Pailanan and the rest of the Taho Story B with a 4-0 lead. Makabalyog to Toba. Rising up for the jumper is Eugene Toba, who can't hit it. Gets it back, Toba, off the bounce. Not a good shot. Numazaki, the rebound. Nakanishi. Kosuke. Gets it back from Numazaki. Kozuke straight to the cup, finally getting themselves on the board.
Yeah, breaking the ice for Ninja Airs, but you see how tough Taho Story B is playing those passing lanes. They are denying it yung mga drive ni Yuki Nakanishi, so now they have to make those adjustments.
Makabalyo, quick trigger, short. Nakanishi the rebound.
Seems like he's still favoring that right leg of his.
Nakanishi fails to finish. The pass inside, Toba will pull it out. He has been trying that shot from the left corner.
He really wants that corner too.
If I'm not mistaken, he did play for UE, no? Si Toba.
San Beda.
San Beda,
Yeah,
sorry.
San Beda,
yeah.
Different shade of red.
Oo nga. Nalito ko. Singyo Joel naman was...
With LPU.
LPU, tama.
And you know, remember, there was even talks that Victor Ngujol had the tryout with the Austin Spurs of the NBA
Oh yeah, I heard
G
about
League back in the day. But he has been a fixture of 3x3 basketball, have been a resident import for local 3x3 teams and even sa mga panalay na ano.
Dami sila dyan. Mamaya, yung isa pa, si Ik Akpuro,
Yeah.
matutunghayan natin mamaya.
You know, for players like Ngujol and Toba, at this point, you wonder, baka nakakaintindi na rin ng Tagalog yung mga
Malamang
if they
sa malamang.
cannot speak it. But again,
Malamang.
that's just a proof of how basketball has just been global. And ito na naman yung routine ni Kashiwao.
Pumapasok naman.
Hey, it gets him to his game, di ba? That's the most important thing. You play your game, when you're in your element. And most importantly, he allows Ninja Airs to trim this lead down to 2.
Tama ka dyan, Sir Benji. A lot of entertainment talaga.
Just an absolute showman, this Kashiwao guy. And remember, he's 38 years old. He's the oldest of the field, but hardly looks like one.
Nakakabata yung ngiti niya eh.
Oo naman.
Di ba? Pati yung laro. Showing us that at age 38, certainly one of the players to look out for. But scoring has slowed down here, 5-3. Ninja Airs trailing by 2. They lost the basketball though. Jade Pailanan scoops it up and in. Kosuke got pushed by Yujol.
And as always, he just laughs it off.
Oo. Kahit pinipisikal na siya, hindi siya napipikon eh.
If you're the bigger defender, you expect the offensive guy to be frustrated. Ngingitian ka lang, ikaw pa yung mapipikon.
Oo. Jade Pailanan buries a 2. And now they get a steal.
That's thanks to the effort of Jay Pailanan to take that shot.
Pailanan that time off the mark. And ball will go back to Ninja Airs. Still all smiles, Kosuke, as well as his teammate Numazaki, but they're training now by 5.
And they really have to do a lot of work here.
Holding foul will be called. No, si Kosuke akala niya si Nuchol yung tinawagan ng foul. Hindi. Ikaw yun. Huli pero hindi kulong. Ngujol at the elbow against Nakanishi. 5 on the shot clock. Entry pass. And foul given up by Numazaki.
Can't do anything about it.
5 minutes and 32 seconds left.
If you're Kashiwao, what else can you do? You just have to laugh it off. You're only playing 3 players, and then you got to play this tall team. Then they just gotta compete.
Numazaki bumagsak sa sahig.
Time's running out though.
Nakanishi bailed out with a foul. So Nakanishi will shoot 1 free throw.
Negated din yung mga cuts ni Yuki Nakanishi to the basket, no?
Oo, yung mga kaninang paulit-ulit ang ginagawa, cutting backdoor, that has been snuffed out by the defense of Taho Story B.
Yeah, number one, it's obviously because of the size, but also the length of the bigs of Taho Story B, just leaving no gaps on the passing lanes for Ninja Airs.
Eugene Toba fires off target. Nakanishi with the rebound. He tries a 2. Nilua. Kozuke stepping back from 2-point range. Still no go. Third opportunity. Numazaki back to Kozuke. Kozuke, quick catch and shoot. Off to the left.
These are not the shots that we're used to see from Ninja Airs.
Oo, saka minamadali din eh. Makabalyug will not get it off in time. Shot clock violation. 8 free. Napako na yung Ninja Airs dito sa 3 points.
Ang hirap eh because yung ball movement nila are, you can't really play too much of those passing lanes because you know the length of Taho Story will intercept you.
And Taho Story B willing to give up that shot from the outside from Nakanishi.
Oh,
Good job, cleans it up. Counted plus a foul. And then one opportunity for Victor Nujol.
that was halfway in for Eugene Toba, but with Joel just there as an insurance policy. And Yuki Nakanishi, wala na ring nagawa on his way to try to recover.
9 free is the score. Free throw cash in by Victor Ngajol. Layup is too strong. And a push. Foul will be whistled against Ninja Airs. 16 foul already. Next foul will put Taho Story B at the line for 2 shots. 10 free. Victor Ngajol, pinagpag lang yung depensa pero mintis. Nakanishi to Kosuke. The 2 top gunners have been silent here. And that continues. Bad miss from the outside. Nakanishi back to Kosuke. Kashiwao. Numazaki, his turn for a free. Probably the guy that they need.
Much needed juice for Ninja Airs. But something to pump life back.
This time a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Victor Ngujol. You have a timeout, 3 minutes and 27 seconds left. A far cry from what happened in their game against Yugar. Talking about Ninja Airs. Pretty much uncomfortable for the entirety of this game. Kalaban itong Taho Story B. Yes, again, a good-sized crowd here inside the Ayala May Malls, Manila Bay. Punta kayo dito, no? Mag-aalas 3 pa lang naman. Marami pa tayong laro, quarterfinals pa lang. Meron pa tayong slam dunk competition. Celebrity showdown. Si Malupito nandun. Saka si Rendon Labrador.
Kian Baclaan will play. Juan Gomes Del Llano will play. kung kailangan nyo magpatila ng ulan, parang ulan ng konti sa labas.
Oo.
Enjoy muna kayo dito.
Dahil nag-uulan ng matitinding bakbakan dito sa ating Pilipinas United 3x3 League. With Joel, pasok kanya unang free throw.
Again, this was from the 7th team foul of Ninja Air's penalty situation now. So a chance for Taho Story to extend this lead to 7.
Wow, still no go from the outside. Way short on that attempt that time by Hiroki Numazaki.
Probably woke up at the wrong side of the bed when it came to those 2-pointers.
Ngijol, Mintis, Numazaki whips a pass to Nakanishi. Kozuki, Kashiwao gets it back from Nakanishi. Kashiwao rather, can't get it to go. Under 3 minutes left, pass intercepted by Nakanishi. Nakanishi open to, finally nails one for Ninja Airs.
Still a manageable game. They have to stop the onslaught from Taho Story B.
Eugene Toba, the former San Beda Red Lion, buries a 2-pointer. Rebound Eugene Toba. Hands it off to Mike Macaballo. Joel offering the screen. Now he receives the pass. Joel kick out to Eugene Toba. Between the legs.
Wow.
For 2. Left it short though. Macaballo with a rebound.
Pag nakaka-ankle breaker ka na gano'n, kailangan mo ma-shoot yung mga tira eh.
Libreng-libre si Eugene Toba. The reverse though, too strong. 14-9. Taho Story B can't afford to be at careless though. Mahaba pa ito, but they have a commanding 7-point lead, 14-7. A minute and 37 seconds remaining here.
Yeah, the good thing about Taho Story B is they took the energy out of Ninja Airs, which this Japanese team really feeds off of. And I mean, number one, they were depleted without Issei Ono, and the usual plays that they were making were just stymied, denied even.
That's James Licauco, the brother of David Licauco. Yan si James, naglaro yan sa Ateneo Volleyball Program. Was the setter for that team as Nakanishi lays it up and in.
Wasn't David also playing in the Grace Alumni Basketball League, right?
Sa Grace. Doon talaga, alam ko, gumagawa din siya doon eh. Victor Ngijol. Bouncing it to Eugene Toba. Pass inside, Ngijol will put it in. Kosuke. Pass intercepted by Ngijol, who hits the deck.
That length, that wingspan of Victor Ngijol, just intercepting those passes.
Nakanishi, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, Kosuke goes for the reverse. Jade Pailanan, Mintis. Pailanan can't shake off Nakanishi. And Nakanishi the rebound. Oh, some signs of life. 15-11 after that 2-point shot.
Time is not on the side of Ninja Airs, but they have to make their move.
Kosuke, nice pass to Nakanishi. Too strong. Probably their last gasp.
And you see here now, Taho Story B just wasting away the clock.
They need a two. Ifoy got fouled.
Tough break for Kashiwao.
Oo. Di niya nagustuhan yung tawag, pero nakita mo, nakangiti pa din. Di ba? I mean, birang-bira sa basketball yan, Randolph. Alam mo yan.
Kung ikaw ang referee at ganunan ka, hindi ka makakapito ng technical eh.
Kaya nga eh. 15-11, but such a good bundle of energy. Ito si Kosuke Kashiwao, but unfortunately, the door closing on them. Victor Ngidjol, perhaps to seal it. First free throw is good.
If it hasn't been shot yet.
Puro swak mga free throw so far ni Victor Ngidjol. 3 out of 3. 4 out of 4. Kosuke Kashiwao, no. And that's gonna do it.
Not yet.
Di pa. Pumaul pa.
The game that refuses to end.
But how about Taho Story B? Unscathed in Pool A and getting a very important victory, and they will move on to the semifinals.
Yeah, the first to book their spot. Just 2 wins away from that dream of clinching that ticket to the Kaohsiung Challenger in October. But of course, the 5,000 cash prize. And that's dollars, not Philippine peso. So, sarap naman nun.
Siyempre. Magandang motivation yan para sa ating mga manlalaro. 4.6 seconds left. 17-11. 5.8 seconds left. Nakanishi lost it. Ball tapped out by Ngidjol. Taho Story B will move on to the semis. But take nothing away from this Japanese team, Ninja Airs.
They really entertained us in their stint here in PUL, but the Ninja Airs have been grounded.
Our final score, 17-11. Taho Story B winning this one over Ninja Airs. All right, we see the highlights here. Victor Ngidjol.
Yeah, he's just the catalyst for this victory for Taho Story B. Not just with his size, but also with his shooting, his defense, and most importantly, a spot in the semifinals of the men's division.
First team booking a place in the semifinals. Winning this one 17-11. Let's go to Maracino.
We're here with the owner of Taho Story B, Mr. Judas Pinas. Congratulations, you're heading to the semifinals. How happy are you with your team's performance so far in the past 2 days?
Yeah, of course, sobrang happy kami no na kumbaga nabigyan ng opportunity yung Taho Story na makapasok nga sa sa semis at saka at the same time team nila David sa Taho Story A nasa quarterfinals and hopefully magtuloy-tuloy magpang-abot sila sa semis hopefully.
I can tell how passionate you are. Seeing how you're cheering them on, what made you decide to join the inaugural Pilipinas United 3x3 League?
Actually, the direction of Taho Story, not just sa pagbebenta ng taho, no? Kasi talaga ang passion talaga namin is paglalaro talaga ng basketball. That's why when Coach Anton in-offer sa amin yung opportunity makapag-join sa 3x3, especially with this kind of platform na international and FIBA Elite. So we decided talaga na maging part nito and continuously mag-support talaga sa 3x3 platform dito sa Philippines.
And speaking of, we always like to know the vision in the future. What are your hopes for Taho Story B?
Sa basketball ba o sa business? Both?
In basketball, in 3x3.
Okay. Actually, Taho Story and of course sa basketball 3x3, we're planning also to have this kind of platform na magkaroon ng Taho Story 3x3 League in the future. Kasi nakikita talaga namin na nabibigyan ng opportunity yung mga player na magkaroon pa rin ng kumbaga playground or katulad nito na opportunity yung makapaglaro sila ng tuloy-tuloy, no? Kahit na yung mga veterans natin, mga galing professional league.
Now, a lot of people are watching online and here at Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. How can we keep supporting Taho Story B?
Asahan nyo na yung Taho Story, A and B, and lahat ng mga teams and continuously mag-join kami sa mga ganitong tournament na bubuuin nila Coach Anton, nila Coach Eric, and yun nga, no, supportahan din natin yung business namin. Right now, we have almost 200 branches nationwide, and hopefully makapag-try kayo ng Tao Story, and for sure magugustuhan nyo.
You heard it from him. Go ahead and try to story. Thank you so much. And now we're going to head back to the action. Benji.
And head back also into the quarterfinals here as we introduce the two teams battling it out for a spot in the semifinals. Introducing first Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, with their players Chong Zhenyang, Ting Junho, Liang Zhenkang, and Chang Zipuang. Kuala Lumpur. They're going to be going up against SBB with Tomoyuki Kato, Stephen Hurt, Yata Iwata, Masakatsu Shibata.
Think you're fucking with, I'm the fucking boss. Said I'm 45, white on white, that's fucking Ross. I cut them wide, I cut them long, I cut them fat. I keep them coming back, we keep them coming back. I'm in the distribution, I'm like Atlantic. I got the motherfuckers flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo.
Alright, our second quarterfinals matchup para po sa Pilipinas United Free X3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. It's between the Harimau Malaysia squad going up against the undefeated SBB team that lorded over Pool D. Muli po Ken Pangilinan, Randolph Yongson. Nandito po tayo ulit sa Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. How do you see this matchup playing out, Randolph?
This is going to be a tough matchup. No one in the PUL has been able to chop that humongous Stephen Hurt down to size. But if there's one team that we can count on to deliver an upset, it's this Kuala Lumpur team. And remember, we just watched their girl counterparts, their women counterparts upset Pilipinas Aguilas. They may drew inspiration from that game. But again, this is a different ball game. And there's no Stephen Hurt. There's only one Stephen Hurt. And let's see if they can deliver the hurt on Stephen Hurt and SBB.
Alam mo, dahil sa pagka-describe mo ay Stephen Hurt kanina, natuktasan mo, wrestling fan ka pala, my friend. The Hurt business,
yep.
Huh? Let's see if that will continue here because he has been quite a handful so far in their pool. They were able to dominate Smile 360 and Taho Story A. And now, Harimau Malaysia wants the men's side at that wants to get an upset win of their own.
And you know, the thing with these games between these two teams, you expect a lot of cohesion. Obviously, the Kuala Lumpur team has been together playing for Rising Star and NS Matrix, even played together for the Asian Cup. Meanwhile, to SBB, the core team has been together for Shonan, Seaside Exa, and the local Japanese 3x3 league there. So expect, as what we promised, world-class basketball between these two teams.
SBB turns the ball over. So Harimau Malaysia with a good start. May will trigger it in. Shen Kang. May trying to post up. Tracks it down. Tin Chung Hong creating space. Putting up the two-point shot. No good. Rebound here. Inside, Stephen Hurt. Kick out pass. Two-point shot. No go.
I like that defensive stance of Kuala Lumpur. They're really quick to recover as much as they're overcrowding Stephen Hurt down low.
Feet set. And that shot from two-point range knocked down by Tin Chung Hong. Alam mo ba bakit May ang nickname ni Tin Chung Hong?
Bakit nga ba?
Yung sa mata daw. Parang ano daw, puppy eyes daw. Seryoso yun, ha? I got a chance to cover him in another league.
Yep.
When he represented Malaysia.
Pero he's been frequent visitor of the country ever since, di ba?
Yeah.
Not just with the national team. Remember, the Malaysian team had that stint in the PBA D-League before.
Ji-Fang picking up from where he left off with those outside shooting.
And again, this is how you cut teams, bigger teams, down to size. The two-pointer being the great equalizer here in 3x3 basketball, and exactly what Kuala Lumpur is doing.
Oh boy, 6-0 start. How about that? SBB.
Look at
out of
this.
sorts.
Wow. First Chang Zifueng with the deuce. And then Chong Shenyang getting away.
Zhen Yang, the lefty, also having another impressive start.
And you know, these Malaysian teams are very entertaining to watch. They have really developed, improved over the years with their nuances. And again, that's what exposure, constant competition against high-level teams makes you. You absorb, become a sponge, and learn the game better.
Lay in good. Finally, first basket. Courtesy of Masakatsu Shibata. Ooh! Acrobatic finish from Chen Zhengyang. That's gotta be a highlight. My goodness. Nagkape pa sa ere. Nag-Malaysian coffee pa.
Uminom ng tetarik.
Oh. 7-1. Under 8 minutes left. Zhen Yang got tripped by Stephen Hurt. Boy, very about Malaysia taking it right to SBB at the moment.
And that's really what you want if you're, kung dehado ka. You cannot be phased, you cannot cower in fear, but you gotta take the challenge right on.
Pass too low. Intended to May. Bola babalik sa panig ng SBB.
Rare miscue for Kuala Lumpur.
Hand off. Scoop layup. Will drop for Ryota Iwata. Tin Chung Hong attacks. Got foul. The free throw coming up for May.
And you gotta love the aggression, the intensity that Tin Chun Hong and the rest of Kuala Lumpur brings to the table.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tin Chung Hong.
You know, the thing with 3x3 basketball is we always do this in 2 days. Yung first day, always you feeling out session muna yan eh. But second day, when the stakes are at this high, you scout your competition better. Wala na yung gulat eh. You devise game plans, especially na nakikita mo na sino yung makakalaban mo, sino yung makakaperap mo. And boy, this Kuala Lumpur team is taking the fight to SBB.
Yeah. Meron kang window to reflect din eh. Stephen Hurt. Challenged by May.
And that's good for Tin Chun Hong. Make Stephen Hurt earn his points because, I mean, you cannot let him get confident and parang yung nangyari kanina kay Langujol na nilalagay lang talaga. Napakadali ng basketball. You have to make them feel your presence. And true enough, that's a missed free throw, but I think our placement free throw will be given.
Lane violation. Substitute free throw for Stephen Hurt. Kanina kasi Senior Joel sa kasi Toba. Komportable.
And when you let the players get and really enjoy what they're doing, it adds to their confidence, makes them a tougher team to beat.
2-point shot is short from Zhen Yang. At the post, Stephen Hurt. Inside, carving out space. Money on that basket.
So far in the last 2 possessions, SBB has made strides in pounding the ball down low for Kuala Lumpur. It's up to them to find a way to deny. Minsan ganun pa lang yung entry pass pa lang pigilan mo na because pag nasa ilalim na si Stephen Hurt at nakuha na niya yung bola, napakahirap ng mapigilan.
At meron tayong timeout, 8-4 ang ating talaan, 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. We saw Harimau Malaysia Black in the women's side, stunning the favorites earlier, the Pilipinas Aguilas, and the men trying to duplicate that feat the women had earlier. May and the rest of the Harimau Malaysia men's side in front by 4. Stephen Hurt pokes the ball loose. Is that a foul on... yeah, it's gonna go against Harimau Malaysia. 8-4. Iwata to Hurt. Stephen Hurt inside from a gorgeous pass from Tomoyuki Kato. May, 2-point shot, book it! 10-5 now for Harimau Malaysia. Iwata, Mendez. May, feeling it, he drives. May glides in,
Wow.
off the glass and in.
Tough shot, that's just pure upper body strength from Tin Chun Hong.
Tin Chun Hong could not believe the call, whistled for that foul. Under 6 minutes left. The guys in blue dealing with adversity right now, down by 6, the more favored team. Stephen Hurt made that look easy. Zifang relocates and detonates from the outside.
And what heavy artillery this Kuala Lumpur team has brought in this quarterfinal matchup. But Tomoyuki Kato cutting the lead down.
13-7. Tin Chun Hong blows past Kato for the layup.
Tinitigan pa si Stephen Hurt on his way to the rim.
The layup will drop for Shibata. 14-8. Almost halfway through in this match. Kuala Lumpur 7 points away, up by 6. An upset brewing here unless SBB finds a way to mount a comeback. Chong Yang gets it back. Yang inside, traveled. Drag his pivot foot. Knew it. Bola babalik sa panig ng SBB. Tomoyuki Kato. They go to the post. Tomoyuki Kato to Shibata. Fires from 2. No.
SBB also not relying on their outside shots.
Yeah. Jifang miss. Ball poked away by Yang. Zhen Kang kicks it out. Jifang again. Off to the left. Tomoyuki. Crossover. The kick out. Shibata airballs that 2-point shot. This is Yang. Oh, the pass. But before that, he got pulled from behind. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. A 6-point lead still for Harimau Malaysia. They have a timeout. Tomoyuki Kato, Stephen Hurt, Ryota Iwata, and Masakatsu Shibata having trouble with this Kuala Lumpur team, Harimau Malaysia. Chong Zhenyang, Tin Chung Hong, Long Zhenkang, and Shang Jifeng. And again, the crowd here, halos sila-sila din yung nakakasama pa rin natin dito, hindi umaalis. And also the people up top.
Was this on your bingo card?
Diba?
Kuala Lumpur in the lead against SBB.
High off the glass. Goaltend.
That would be a goaltend, yeah, because Stephen Hurt tapped the board. But the question now is, can they seal this off? Talking about Kuala Lumpur. Again, having those good starts is one thing, but finishing it is another. Obviously, SBB looking to go to their strengths, and that just brute force from Stephen Hurt.
15-9. Preparesa rin dapat doon si Long Zhenkang. Foul will be called against SBB. Another timeout here. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left. Harimau Malaysia up by 6 points away. And we've seen already Taho Story B move on to the semifinals. Later, we'll have, well, after this one, the quarterfinals matchup and the women's side, the other half of that bracket, Gilas Pilipinas will square off against Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos, followed by the Maurice Lacroix going up against Jump Shot.
Hey, good afternoon sa mga kasama natin from Smart.
Oh, yeah.
Boss Froyendaya.
Yes.
Watching the action here at Ayala Malls, Manila Bay.
Also, Boss Jude Turquato.
Parang nakita ko rin si Aika Ray kanina dito.
And we have a fun event ahead of us.
Also Sir Rommel now of Buffalo Wings and Things are present. Nai-remind lang pala sa atin the celebrity exhibition game na hinahype up natin in 1 hour.
Isang oras
na
lang.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a treat.
Masayang matunghayan yan featuring Rendon Labador, Malupiton. Parang matinding-tinding yabangan yan mamaya. No?
Even PUL co-founder Drew Combate will be playing. Marvin Hayes, obviously the veteran that he is.
Si Kuya Marv pala kasama, no? Mintis yung pangalawang free throw ni Tin Chung Hong. And the ball will go back to SBB down by 7. No, it's gonna be Harimau Malaysia basketball. Okay. 3 and 43 left. Tin Chung Hong back to Zhenyang. Oh, backdoor. What a play! Set up there was Tin Chung Hong. Pocket pass, Stephen Hurt lays it in. But they need to play defense. Tin Chung Hong off the dribble. Trying to shake off Stephen Hurt. He got blocked. Not a good shot. 7-point lead. Stephen Hurt. Easy pickings. Inside. Down to 6. Zhenyang. Zhang Feng.
Oh,
well read. Tomoyuki Kato. Under 3 minutes to go. Still alive here are the SBB team.
They have to, talking about Kuala Lumpur, they have to continue doing what they do. They cannot, in football parlance, park the bus. Because slowly but surely, Stephen Hurt and the rest of SBB are making their move. They're
Double
allowing
cross.
those drives.
17-12. Zhenkang, Leong Zhenkang for 2, no. Tin Chung Hong, up, no, still. Stephen Hurt colliding with Leong Zhenkang.
And the same with SBB, as you see Stephen Hurt in a way overplaying a bit with those shooters. So yes, if you're Kuala Lumpur, you want to take those outside shots, but those long rebounds, you have to be wary and take advantage of those offensive boards.
Stephen Hurt. Tomoyuki Kato back to Stephen Hurt. Tries a 2. Short. Got it back. They whip it out to Kato.
Nice
Stephen Hurt falls down. Numbers here for the guys in white.
Oh!
Zhen Yang don't fails to finish. Kicks it out to Zheng Kang. Tin Chung Hong. Mei Mei. Zhen Yang lays it in despite the contact.
It's 3 points away, SKL.
Offensive foul. Boy, what a performance here by Kuala Lumpur. As that layup will go for Zhen Yang. Zhen Yang again. Step through. Oh! Gorgeous move from Zhen Yang. Chong Zhen Yang.
And they score a stop.
It will take some time. But Mei Mei wants to go for the win. But before that, an offensive foul against Leong Zheng Kang. Almost there. Itong Kuala Lumpur, 19-12. Itong si sorry, I just have to mention this. Si Ryota Iwata, kamukha ni Makoto Hijima.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Especially with the goatee.
Oo.
Of course, Makoto Hijima.
Legend yan.
A staple of the Akatsuki Japan team.
Who would not forget his performance, although in a losing effort back in 2015, FIBA Asia semifinals against the Philippines, where he torched us for, I think he had 26 points.
Yeah. And still going strong up to this day.
Oo, saka pinaka-naalala ko dun, Randolph, after the game, nung press conference, kinonsole siya ni Coach Tab.
Yeah.
And then went on to be part of numerous iterations of that Japanese squad. But boy, itong team ng SBB favored to win this one, but still alive. Pwede pa ito.
Yeah.
19-14.
Still a manageable lead, but they have to find a stop. Talking about SBB.
Oh, isa na lang. Nang araro sa ilalim, si Leong Zheng Kang. 2014.
And you see the love that this KL team is getting from this Philippine crowd.
Oh yeah.
We always love underdogs.
Oh. 3-2, papasok from Tomoyuki Kato.
Oh. It's not over.
Buhay pa. Let's see here how the guys in blue will deal with one. Kota. Kato. Tomoyuki Kato.
That was blocked.
Sayang. Unfortunate for Masakatsu Shibata. But still, pwede pa ito. They need a stop here, obviously. Mei Mei at the elbow now.
Final 25 seconds of the ball game.
For the win! It won't go.
And that may do it.
Yeah. Tin Chung Hong puts it in. And the nail in the coffin. Kuala Lumpur with the upset win contra SBB 21-16.
If you thought the earlier win of Harima was a big fish the size of tuna, this one is a marlin-sized fish caught by Kuala Lumpur taking down SBB. And who else? Tin Chun Hong pushing the right buttons to pull off this big, big victory.
And first upset of the day in the men's side. Tin Chung Hong and Harima Malaysia getting this one And we'll have more of basketball action here. We'll be right back for the Pilipinas United 3x3 League.
From the top of the arc, 5 from the left corner. And shots around the arc are worth 1 point, while shots from the marked spot are worth 2 points. In case of a tie, same points and time, the players will shoot again. Most points at the shortest time wins, and we will have one winner only. This is the 2-point shootout finals. 2 points for the money ball. And now the players are warmed up. We have a representative from 8 teams from AMG Physical Therapy Clinic, from Half Court Group, Kuala Lumpur, Solaris, Harimau Malaysia Yellow, Maurice Lacroix, Pilipinas Aguilas, and Eurotax Dream. Paramihan ng shots in the shortest amount of time. This is your 2-point shootout finals. From 3 different locations, 3 racks, 5 balls each. Shots around the arc are worth 1 point. Shots from the marked spot are worth 2 points. This is a test of their skills. We're only gonna have one winner, and it's time to find out who will reign supreme. And everybody who's taking pictures and videos, be sure to tag Pilipinas United 3x3 League on Facebook. And to be updated with the latest happenings, follow us on Facebook. That's Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Powered by passion, united by purpose. All the players have to finish all 3 racks. And we have 1 money ball beyond the arc. And that is worth 2 points. They gotta go through all the racks first and go back to the top of the arc. Fastest time with the most points will win. Eight teams that qualified yesterday are gonna battle it out today. This is the 2-point shootout finals. When you see your favorite players and teams, be sure to cheer them on. And everybody, let's all count together as they get in their shots. And now, the players are ready. Let's get it started. From AMG Physical Therapy Clinic, Patrick Jamison. Time starts once the referee whistles. Patrick Jamison, you have to finish all 5 balls in each rack. And timer starts now. Patrick Jamison takes his first shot. It's a miss. When he gets it in, let's all count together and make a cheer. That's 1. Ooh, almost. Patrick Jamieson is going to the second rack. He gets it in. That's 2. 3. 4. Let's count together, everybody. He's going to his final rack. He's going for the 5th point. And it's in. 6. 7. 8. And now he's going for the money ball worth 2. Will he get it in? And it's good. 10 points for Patrick Jamieson. 49.89 seconds. Up next, from half-court group Hoop Jeep, it's Chris the Chavez. Timer starts now. Chris gets the first one in. Chris the Chavez gets the second. Misses the third, but the fourth goes in. All right. Going for the second rack. And it's good. 5 for Chris the Chavez. 6. Ooh, he misses the last one. He's got 5 more to go in the last rack before Moneyball. He gets the 7. 8. Second last one on the last rack. Going for the last ball. And it's good. Now it's time for the money ball. Chris the Chavez gets 9 points. Up next, from Kuala Lumpur, Fong. Timer starts now. Everybody, let's cheer for him as he makes his shot. Let's see if he gets it in. That's 1 point. 2 points. Going for the top of the arc. 3. Woo, almost. 4. Now going for the last track. 5 more balls to go before the money ball. And it's good. That's 5. Will he make the 6? Ooh, and it bounced off the rim. That's 6. Fong going for the money ball. And it's a miss. 6 points for Jeff Fong. Up next, from Team Solaris, Nikki Monteclaro. Timer starts. Each one is worth 1 point before we head to the money ball. He's got the first one in. And that's 2. Top of the arc. And 10, 3, 4. Last ball on the second rack, and it's good. 5 points for Nikki. Second last on the last rack. It's the last ball on the last rack, and it's a miss. Nikki Monteclaro going for the money ball. And it's in. 7 points for Nikki Monteclaro. Up next, from Harimau, Malaysia Yellow. Give it up for Ko Hui-Ling. The timer starts now. 1 point. And that's 2. Last one on the first rack, it's a miss. Ko Hui-Ling going for the second rack.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
And it's good. 3 points.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV
Ko Huiling going for the last track. 4 points.
I'm in a city with a flag.
5.
Pass interference, padlock around the building, crash pulling up.
Everybody, let's cheer her on. 6.
So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show.
Going for the money ball for 2 points. And it's a miss. 6 points for Ko Huiling. Our 6th team, Maurice Lacroix.
The city just made it sweet.
Now Ko Honda.
Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
From Japan, here we go. Will she get her first point in the first rack? It's good. 1 point, 2 points. She's in her second rack. Now Ko Honda goes for 3 points. Now Ko Honda going to the third rack, and let's see if it's in. 4 points, 5. And now Ko Honda from Japan going for the money ball round. For 2 points, it's a miss. Now Ko Honda gets 5 points. Now our 7th team, from Pilipinas, Aguilas Hoop Chief, Jazz Josan. Ooh. 1 point. 2. Jazz going to the second rack. 3, 4, 5, 6. Jazz going to the last rack. And no basket. For the money ball round, we gotta watch out for her feet not going across the line. Jazz with 6 points. It's not counted when you step on the line. And finally, our last representative from Eurotech Stream, Yumi Takakua. We gotta make sure she doesn't step on the line to make it count. 1 point. Yumi Takakua going to the second rack. Top of the arc, it's good. 2, 3, 4. And the last rack for Yumi Takakua. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the money ball. Woo! 9 points for Yumi Takakua. This competition is about the most points at the shortest time. We're only gonna have 1 winner. We're tabulating the score to make sure there's not a tie. If there's a tie, same points and time, the players will shoot again. This is your 2-point shootout finals. Calculating the score, and we're seeing and to award the winner, we're calling on Coach Eric Altamirano.
Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky.
It's time to award the champion for the 2-point shootout finals. With 10 points and 49.89 seconds. Congratulations to Patrick Jamieson of AMG Physical Therapy Clinic.
Back
Joining Coach Eric is Sir Jude Torquato of Smart. Congratulations to Patrick Jameson. 10 points in 49.89 seconds. A representative from AMG Physical Therapy Clinic. We're gonna have our final photo op with our champion. Reminder to everybody taking pictures and videos, be sure to tag Pilipinas United 3x3 League, powered by passion, united by purpose. Our next for the quarterfinals, Gilas Pilipinas U23 versus Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos. Bench Pasok.
Thank you very much, Mara Aquino. Exciting 2-point shootout. It's what we had earlier, and right now, time for some more ball games to happen here on the court. Pilipinas United 3x3 League is still very much on here in the women's group. And it's Gilas Pilipinas U23 going up against Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos. Let's call in Gilas Pilipinas U23 with the players, Tin Kayabyab. Next, let's call in Cheska Apar. We also have Elaine Eton. And of course, Casey De La Rosa. Gilas Pilipinas Women U23 going up against Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos. Let's call in their players. First, Fu Tuhan. Next one is Zan Tuhan. Next, let's call in Yu Quinn. And of course, there's also Kratao Hong. Quarterfinals.
Again, you're watching the Pilipinas United 3x3 League powered by Passion, United by Purpose quarterfinals in the women's division. Nandito pa rin po tayo sa Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. Ken Panglinan with Randolph Yongson. The third quarterfinals matchup featuring Gilas Pilipinas going up against Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos. And Hanoi, they are in their blue threads while Gilas Pilipinas in their white jerseys. And we saw Gilas Pilipinas fall short against Uratex Dream, but it was a tight contest, 16-15, while itong Hanoi by Amigos 1-2 in their bracket. But we saw an upset earlier. Harimau won. The Hariwan Malaysia Black won over Pilipinas Aguilas. So let's see if we have an upset brewing here once again.
And you know, we talked about this women's division being as loaded, very competitive as it has been yesterday. Hanoi 3x3, yes, they are just 1-2, but they have been very competitive. The only losses that they had was against Maurice Lacroix of Japan and Pilipinas Aguilas. Pero lahat ng laban na yun dikit. And they gave fits to those teams. And I expect no less from this Vietnamese club as we will see them test the mettle of this Gilas Pilipinas Women U23. Remember, this quartet with KC De La Rosa, Tin Kayabyab, Elaine Etang, and Cheska Apag are preparing for the 2025 FIBA 3x3 U23 World Cup in Xiong'an, China. That's gonna be in September 20 and 21. And kumbaga ngayon pa lang, mas magandang nasusubukan na sila against the senior players. Baptism of fire even.
Matinding firepower din ang tagline nitong Gilas Pilipinas, and for good reason, bannered by KC De La Rosa. And Well, they're sorting things out here. Our game officials, Aaron Escaros and Irish Shanoan. Yung shot clock issue, no? Nice lang yung game clock natin. Just to recap our viewers, kanina nga, no, nanalo yung Euratex Dream kontra Harimau Malaysia Yellow. They're now in the semifinals while Pilipinas Aguilas lost to Harimau Malaysia Black. So Euratex, Harimau Malaysia Black waiting in the wings. We're just waiting for 2 more participants in the semifinals nitong women's division. Samantala sa men's side, nakita naman natin na itong Tao Story B still undefeated. But Harimau on the men's side also mounting an upset against the erstwhile undefeated SBB. So silang dalawa naman yung naghihintay para sa ating men's division.
Yeah, kumbaga for both divisions, 2 tickets have been given out in the semifinals. 2 more each to go.
Oo. Tapos mamaya, slam dunk contest. All right, we'll be back after the short break.
I let them free and they tell me what they fantasy like up on the roof. Tell your boyfriend not to be mad at me. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna you make it so good I don't wanna leave, but I gotta know what's your fantasy.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. When I wanna, you make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta know what's your fantasy.
I wanna get you in the bathtub with the candles lit.
The Pilipinas United 3x3 League would like to thank our following sponsors. Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. Home Court. Sada Manila Bay. Smart Sports. Solar Sports. Molten. Buffalo's Wings and Things. Nueva Ecija de Generals. Accelerated Wellness. Vision Media, Skyworth, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Catch the Pilipinas United 3x3 League on pusope.com. Sign up for free. You can also watch on Solar Sports in digital free TV Channel 21 and Mega Manila, Cable Link Channel 58, and Sky Cable Channel 70 in NCR, and in over 200 pay TV operators nationwide. You can also watch the stream live on Smart Sports, Facebook, and YouTube. Once again, that's Smart Sports on Facebook and YouTube.
I wanna get you in the back seat, windows up, that's the way you like it. Clogged up, fog alert,
That's the way we like it. Pilipinas United 3x3 League.
roll around, Georgia Brown, that's the way that I like it. Twerk, legs, jerk, overwork, underpaid, but don't be afraid. In the sun or up in the shade, on the top of my Escalade. Maybe your girl and my friend can trade.
This is the inaugural Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Only one team will walk away as the very first champion. Today, it's about speed, skill, and heart. This league is powered by passion, united by purpose, and everything comes down to this moment.
With your friend, it's a trio. My wife, love her. Sloppy seconds, give me sloppy toppy, but my top got a stupid body. Me, my body count, I'm street. Better be Pacific. Talking about
The men's division fights for the crown with the champions, earning a ticket to the FIBA 3x3 Kaohsiung Challenger in October, while the top local squad secures a golden spot in the FIBA 3x3 Manila Challenger this September. And don't forget, the women are bringing in the fire too as they clash for supremacy and their share of the spotlight in this groundbreaking league. Every pass, every bucket, every highlight play you'll see today brings aspirants one step closer to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. So get on your feet, make some noise, and let's unite for the game that we love. This is Pilipinas United 3x3 League. Powered by passion. United by purpose. Playing next is the Gilas Pilipinas U23 going up against Hanoi 3x3 by Amigos.
Like damn, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her move. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like ice, how you always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like damn, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her move. No friends, I don't the fake. Saying they love me, but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty, but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a bug. Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a big butt, yup. Pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them
Let's interact with the crowd at the sidelines. Hello there, what's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah, how old are you, Elijah?
8.
8 years old. Oh, 9.
Yeah.
9 na, big boy ka na. Elijah, naglalaro ka ba ng basketball?
Opo.
Magaling ka.
Hindi.
Kaya mo mag free throw.
Hindi.
Pero alam mo, pag nanonood ka dito, gagaling ka. So nag-enjoy ka ba dito sa ating laban dito sa ating hardcourt for Pilipinas United 3x3 League? Enjoy ka?
Konti.
Okay, sino kasama natin?
Tito.
Si Tito. Dad, sino po sinusuportahan natin?
Yung sa Philippines.
Mga Philippine teams. So, nandito, sino yung isang kasama natin dito?
Anak ko po.
2 anak mo? Okay. Ang galing naman, Daddy. Bata pa lang sila, ine-expose na sila sa ating 3x3 basketball. Kayo po ba naglalaro ng basketball dati?
Yes, apo.
Ano pong nagustuhan nyo dito sa 3x3 na dinala nyo ang inyong pamilya para naman manood at ma-experience itong international event natin?
Para makita din nila yung competition na hindi lang puro yung whole court, then yung half court para makita nila, ma-experience din nila na yung galing din ng mga Pilipino sa 3-on-3.
That's right, because ang Philippines, nagsimula po talaga tayo sa street basketball. At ano pong nagugustuhan nyo sa 3x3?
Kasi hindi pa ako masyadong familiar, pero yung rules nila kasi iba compared sa whole court. Kasi more on tuloy-tuloy siya eh. Wala siyang masyadong pahinga.
That's right, tuloy-tuloy. It's fast-paced, it's fun, there's music. At kung i-visualize natin ang ating future, ano pong gusto nyong ma-achieve ng inyong mga anak para sa basketball?
Siguro yung maging passion din nila yung basketball. Hindi na yung kahit na hindi sila maglaro sa big league, basta magustuhan lang nila yung ganitong klaseng sports.
Thank you, Daddy. Gusto mo bang maging pro player in the future?
Opo.
Sinong favorite basketball player mo?
Si LeBron James.
LeBron James! Wow! Okay, kung na-meet mo si LeBron James in the future, anong sasabihin mo sa kanya?
Di ko alam. Di ko alam kung ano sasabihin ko pa.
Sabihin mo sa kanya, LeBron James, i-train mo ako, ikaw yung maging coach ko.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You've been so brave. Good job. Alam mo, hindi lahat kayang ma-interview. You are so brave at sana, in the future, makita kita sa half court tapos ikaw naman yung i-interviewin ko, okay? Up here. Good job. Let's give him a big round of applause. All right, Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. Mag-ingay! Are you excited? Let's support your favorite teams. And again, please support Pilipinas United 3x3 League and follow them on Facebook. Powered by passion. United by purpose. And now we're going to have some more fun with our